I want everyone to see it. Ooh, I should probably. Okay. There we go. Oh. Nas bases rating with a party of 1. Welcome. That's funny. I almost said season 42 World Series. That not quite there yet. There we go. Whew. Probably gonna give a couple minutes before we get started. Just to let people come in. Excuse me. I hope everyone's having a great Saturday. I know I have. I made some dinner, which is why it's a bit late, so. Oh, rip. Yeah, I think I lost money in, I think it was like game 4, I think, because I thought they would even it up, and they did not, so. That did not go well for me in that. And what the heck? Oh. Alright, let's get started. Welcome everyone to the season 40. I almost said season 42. Oh my goodness. The new season's too close to us. And I'm already saying season 42. This is going to go great. Welcome everyone to the... Who's pinging me? Oh, what? Oh. Oh, wait, can you not... Oh, don't tell me. Wait, can you hear... Oh. 1 second.
Yeah,
there we go. My bad on that. I forgot to lower my input sensitivity because I've been using elsewhere. Okay. Is that better now?
Yeah, now
okay, great. Can everyone hear Tstols? I just want to make sure that that's not an issue.
I can check to hear myself as well.
Oh, you can't hear it. Oh man. Okay.
Okay, let me...
Well, 1 second. Let me... Really low. I knew this would happen. Let me... That was the one thing I'm always afraid of, is that I can't hear someone. I have... Can you crank your input? Well, I don't know if input really helps, but
Yeah, it's up all the way. I mean, I'm not sure if
Yeah.
there's anything else I can do on my end.
No, let me see if it's my... Okay, no, it's not that. So I really hate when this happens because I know that it happened last time and... Or not last time, 2 times ago. Okay. Alright. Please forgive my volume. It may blast, but... Can you speak? See if that helps.
Yep, let's see. 1, 2, 3. I'll speak a little louder too, because if you can hear me here, I can then dial it back. So, yeah, rip ears, everyone. Your ears are getting destroyed, hopefully. Hopefully your ears have been destroyed.
Well, I knew I was loud. I'm not worried about me because I can always...
So, everyone type in boat up or
Oh, feet up? Oh,
here.
sorry. Oh, really?
Cool.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna try something. All up.
Yeah, I hate this happens. Unfortunately, my headphones are not very good with that, so... Oh, the feedback. Yeah, let me lower the... Oh, I hear it. Okay.
How about this?
Let me do that. Ah, come on.
Okay, how about this?
Okay.
Boat up if you can hear me, chat. That is not promising.
Oh, man.
Hey.
Alright, let me do this. This will be... You will hear stuff, but I just want to do this. Okay, yeah, you... What's that? Oh, no. 1 second. That's because... Sorry.
No sound stream, let's go.
What's the... Why is it... Oh, it's the gain, right? Sorry, okay, you know what? My apologies for that. My apologies. Let me lower the gain now. Okay, can you hear him now? Can you...
Testing, 1,
Yeah,
2,
my
testing,
bad on
1,
that.
2.
My
Testing,
very
1,000,
bad on that.
1,000.
I think this will have to do if you can hear him.
Way better? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, my profuse apologies. It's an issue I know I've had.
Say Ranger up if you can hear this.
I will wait.
Or boat up. Okay,
Yeah.
I still don't think either it's a 20-second delay.
Oh,
or
I'm an
it's still
idiot.
not working.
My audio. You know what? I'm an idiot. I put the gain to -30.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna try one more thing because it is still not working because chat is not doing as I've asked.
It should be better now, maybe. I don't know.
No, they have not said boats up or rangers up like
Oh,
I
it's-
have requested.
Oh, is this? Okay, great. All right, I'm gonna lower it because I know it's loud. I know it's loud, so I'm gonna lower it. Well, am I too loud with this font? I'm guessing I'm too loud. Okay. Can you? I just want to confirm. Can you speak to make sure that they can hear you? Because I care that they can hear
I'm
you.
gonna see if I can hear myself because honestly I can't trust the chat right now. 1, 2, 3.
I hope you can hear Tstols, and I say this because I can go softer. I'm not really worried about myself. I mean, as much as I'm loud. Oh no! Don't tell me Tstols.
Okay, it's not great quality, but now I can. Yeah, okay.
Oh, you can hear. You can hear you. Okay. I just care that you can hear. My apologies. And if there's any issues, just let me know.
Honestly, I should have asked if you were actually speaking at first because I heard little blips
Yeah.
and
Let me raise my volume.
It's like for 3 minutes, and it was like you weren't in Discord, but then I turned on to Twitch. I was like, oh wait a minute, I hear audio from you.
Well, the thing I noticed is my Discord wasn't popping up, and I was like, oh, this is issue. And if there's any background noise, it's my mom. My apologies. So, just so you know in advance. Sorry, mom, for this. Okay, she's okay with it. So. With that being said, let's get started because we've delayed like only 4 minutes. Wow, that's actually not bad. I'll take that. So let's Oh, don't tell me. Oh, okay, I'm gonna check the settings I have because I realize the game is gonna have the same thing. So, I'm gonna do some adjusting. This is going. Caution. This is. You probably will not be able to hear either of us. So, just forewarning for this. Testing. Okay, I'm too loud. I knew that. Sorry about that. I'm gonna lower it. Okay, cool. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Cool, good. I realized that because I had adjusted it for the game and I never changed it because I didn't realize this was gonna happen. Because, yeah. So, yes, you. Well, don't make me pay. And if I'm too loud, actually, let me lower the gain even more. Because I realize now it's gonna be really sensitive. So, all right, let's get started. Welcome to the season 41 World Series. Yeah, please be careful about that. My profuse apologies. I know I'm loud, so yeah, let's get started because I don't want to waste any more time. We have game 1 of the season 41 World Series. The prediction has been here this whole time, so I will just get started. I'm gonna.
Did we open stream?
Yeah. Oh, we've been streaming. Yeah.
I mean on Discord.
Oh yeah, Discord. Oh, my bad. Oh yeah. Fun stuff. Well, at least this is better than crashing. So, which Enoch, it did crash when I moved a day. So just so you know. Let me.
Well, we'll have to save it a few times after game 1 because actually, let's make that the prediction. Over under crashes 1.5.
Oh, I'm not worried about the crashes in terms of. Okay, you should be able to see this. And actually,
there we go. Should be better, and I'll make sure to speak louder, Dracker, because it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about it.
Oh, is he quiet? Oh, okay. Yeah, honestly, my only concern is that you couldn't hear him at all, so my profuse apologies about that. And I'm worried about myself because I know I will be careful. Like, I may go overboard just because that's who I am. So. Alright, let's get started. I'm a little worried about the crowd volume echoing, so if it does, please let me know, and let's get started. Alright. It might be soft, actually. Oh!
Yeah, it's pretty low, actually.
Okay, good. Actually, I forgot to ask, are you fine with doing, like, me do 1, 2, and then you do 3 to 7? Is that okay with you? I realized I should have asked.
I could take, like, less innings if I can get, like, the endings, or...
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Cool. So actually, if you want to start, go ahead, and then I can do the middle.
So, yeah, okay. Yeah, two quick outs immediately, right into dirt on the mound. Swing and a miss. Palidorus goes down for a 1-2-3. Top of the first. And that'll bring us to Rake in the Lake, Arthur Morgan, and just in case.
Actually, let me do something real quick. I'm going to remove the out-of-town scoreboard because it is hideous.
It is caught. One away. Up the middle, it'll drop for the first base hit for Lunar Base.
Well, oh, jeez. Okay.
Runner goes. Pelidor's throw. Not on
just leave
target.
it.
Runner on second, the 1-2. Hit down the line and foul.
Wow.
It stayed foul.
No, it's fair,
actually,
apparently.
it's called fair.
Wow.
Visuals were lying to us. And now, runners at the corners. 3-1.
Oh, boy.
Hit to short. They can't get any outs on the play in Lunar Base with a 1-0 lead here in Game 1 at home. That'll bring up Oatmeal facing off against catcher. The 0-1. Hit right down the left field line and caught on the dive. 2 away. Strike 3 and kick catcher ends the inning. And that'll take us to the top of the second. Chopped to right. It is caught. 1 away. It'll bring up Rock out with her Crocs out. Into left field, it drops in the gap. That'll be extra bases for Crocs out. A 1-out double. Right into dirt. Has conceded his first hit here in Game 1. Oh, that one gets away. Runner gets to third with 1 out. Chance to tie it here for Belloc Cove. Belloc to third. He beats the throw, which isn't going to come. That is an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
What the? What was
They get him
that?
in the pickle.
He just
They got him on a
ruined.
steal attempt, and they get him out at second. Heads up play by Into Dirt on the mound, and the 0-2 swung on and missed his second strikeout, but the Void Boys tie it up as we enter the bottom of the second. A nice little dill pickle to help get out of the inning. The 3-2 to Kirk Swerve swung on and missed. One away, second strikeout for Kit Catcher. That'll bring up Blair Boyant. Hit into left. Caught. 2 away. Matt Dobson, swing on and missed. Catcher, 3 strikeouts in 2 innings. And I'll hand it over to Lumo for the middle part of the game.
All right.
Starting here in the third, tied at 1.
All right. Game tied at 1-1. Ajabkov will get a fly ball out to the center fielder there for out number 1. DeMars will get a ground ball out to the second baseman for out number 2. James Dion, the top of the order center fielder, will bat. And that will be a fly ball to center field. That will be caught for out number 3, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Voyagers. We head to the bottom of the third now. Still tied. In the Lake will bat now, top of the order, and he will get a base hit up the middle. So, runner at first with no out for Morgan. As Morgan will get a base hit in front of the left fielder, the runner does not go to third, so it is runners at first and second with no out for Case. That'll be... what the heck was that? Either way, that would be a strikeout looking for Case, 1 out. Cali Alvarez will bat now. He will take a walk, so runners at bases loaded with 1 out for Oatmeal to third. Trouble for catcher. As that'll be a swing and a miss for out number 2. Chains will bat now. As that'll be a ground ball to first, who'll take it to the bag to avoid the damage. Game is still tied at 1-1 as Kid Catcher gets herself out of a bases loaded 1 out situation. We head to the top of the 4th, starting with Frankenstale, who swings and misses for out number 1. Palladores will bat now. And he will get a ground ball to second base, who will throw to first for the second out. TGP will swing and a miss for out number 3, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Voyagers. We head to the bottom of the 4th. As Swift Jr. will bat now. The DH will get a base hit up the middle, just past the second baseman there for a single. So runner at first with no out for Buoyant. And there's a fly ball to right field that will be caught for out number 1. Dobson will swing and a miss for out number 2. Runner at first with 2 out now for In the Lake. As there's a pickup throw and he nails him. That's an out. Nice throw by the catcher. A nice play by the first baseman there to eliminate that threat. We head to the top of the 5th. Cruxer will bat now. There'll be a ground ball to the first baseman who throws to the pitcher covering for the first out. Cove will get a fly ball out to the left fielder there for out number 2. Moose will get a ground ball to the first baseman who will throw to the pitcher who is covering for out number 3, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Voyagers. Not much offense despite offense early on. We head to the bottom of the 5th. As In the Lake will bat now. And there's a ground ball to first, who will throw to the pitcher covering. Lots of pitchers covering here. We'll see if that's a trend. And there's a base hit past the diving first baseman into right for a double for Morgan. So runner at second with 1 out for Case. As swing and a miss for Case for out number 2. As Alvarez will bat now. And there's a ground ball to third, who will throw to first for out number 3. And that's a scoreless bottom of the 5th. We head to the top of the 6th now. Oh, excuse me. Cove will bat now. There's a swing and a miss for out number 1. DeMars will bat now. Being very cold in this playoffs, and he will continue that coldness with a fly out to center field for Dion now. And there's a fly ball out to the right fielder there for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for the Voyagers. We're at the bottom of the 6th. As Oatmeal to third will bat now. As that will be a fly ball to center field. That'll be caught for out number 1. 1 out now for Chains, who will take a strikeout looking for out number 2. He had a gripe there. It looked like it was in bottom, just below the strike zone. Swift Jr. will swing and a miss on a... That's an out there, and that's a scoreless bottom of the 6th. Top of the 7th we go. Friggensdale will bat now. That will be a ground ball to second, who throw to first for the out. Palladores will get a ground ball to the first baseman, who will take it to the back himself for the second out. TGP will get it to third, who will throw it out for out number 3, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Voyagers. Right to the bottom of the 7th. Stretch time in Luna Base. As Voyant will face Johnny Patey V2 for the Voyagers, enter the ball game. And he greets him with a walk. So runner at first with no out for Dobson. As that will be a wild pitch, and the runner will go to second. As there's a walk by Dobson, so runner at first and second with no out. Trouble early for the Voyagers, as in the lake will swing and a miss for out number 1. Morgan will bat now for another wild pitch, and the runners will advance to second and third. As Morgan will get a ground ball to second to first, and that's all. That's the second out for Case. And there's a fly ball to center field. That's a base hit off the wall. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, and that's a 2 RBI double for Case, and the Luna Base Space Rangers take the 3-1 lead. As Alvarez will get a ground ball to short, throw it to first, but the Space Rangers strike again. We're at the top of the 8th with Tstols.
Lunar Base now just 6 outs away from taking a Game 1 win.
Oh boy.
Batting his Crocs out.
Oh.
Swing and a drive. There it goes. See ya. Solo shot to make it 3-2. An immediate response, and that may end right into Dirt's day. Only at 72 pitches. He also could get a green light to keep going.
Yeah, I don't think this is it for him.
Let's see.
Oh, there we go.
I think they will
Still
let him
in.
continue,
Oh boy.
and yes they will. Belloc Cove, tying run on first. As it gets deep to left field, Cove turns to 2. That is a no-out double to bring up Moose. Bottom of the order due up, so it is a benefit for right in the dirt. But
Ooh, a
definitely a
bunt.
high
Wow.
leverage spot. They're going to bunt and advance the runner. A little bit of small ball from New York to bring up Jeffy Cove. Hit to
Wow.
short, 2 away. Franklin Amars has been on a cold streak the entire playoffs. Swing and a miss. Right in the dirt, out of the jam. 3-2. Voy Boys still trail, entering the bottom of the 8th. A little bit of insurance here for Lunar Base, potentially. Instantaneous oatmeal against Beatty into the outfield. Diving catch, 1 away. Good play by Dion, who will lead off the bottom of the inning. Chains, another catch in center field by Dion. And now Kirksworth Jr. Hit to short. Moose on time, and now take us to the top of the 9th. And Lunar Base looking to take Game 1 of the World Series right into dirt, is on track for a complete game. Chop to right, 1 away. Bringing up Frank Castro, the 1-0. Up the middle, tying run is on base. Here comes Palladores, and will they keep into dirt in the game?
Oh boy.
Yes. The 1-1. Hit into right. It'll
Oh,
drop. Runners down
wow.
at the corners. No, throw to third.
What
They
a
get
throw.
him. They get him at third. That could be a crucial out. 2 away. Here comes TGP, and they pick him off to win the
Wow.
game. Lunar Base take Game 1 at home. A thrilling 3-2 finish and a pickoff of all the plays is what seals the deal. Right into dirt, 9 innings, 9 strikeouts to take the W. Wow.
That's incredible. What an effort by In the Dirt. And yeah, Patey V2 takes the loss. Right in the Dirt gets the win. In the Dirt's the play of the game. I mean, yeah. So we're going to leave the game and we're going to save now. Yeah, you're
Yeah, I
saying?
think that was pretty obvious. I mean, great performances from Catcher and Into Dirt. Just shut down on the mound. And Into Dirt, complete game, doing exactly what Lunar Base needs in Game 1.
Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and advance to the next day. And GMs, make sure if you have any changes, let's pray it doesn't crash. And it doesn't. Good. Alright.
I will say, as we continue for the series, this is such a big, I think, playoff series for the PB as a whole. You've got Enoch, who's one of the biggest members of PP doing so much work behind the scenes, trying to take the Void Boys back to the top of the to the PvE. They haven't won since the league split when the Legends and Champions broke off for the very first season. And of course, Lunar Base, the team that used to be in Sarasota, they came from 6-win seasons alongside legends like Hummus, Shu, and the rest of the gang, just trying to build their way back up. And yeah, I mean, this is an incredible side, and they're trying to get back on. They're trying to win for Lunar Base.
Yeah, the Space Rangers take an early lead, but it's still a long series. I suspect this will be a long series. Looks like the Space Rangers are good. Just waiting for... Okay. Enoch has some changes. Let me get there. Time to go to the Voyagers. Let me just look at it through my cell phone. Not in a bad way, just because this is how... Okay. Pete Williams, Stopper 8 and Close. Yep, you have that. I'm just reading out each name. Johnny PEDV2, middle relief, used less often. Xavier Crawford, middle relief, normal usage. There we go. Romeo Rosa's middle relief. Avoid high leverage. There we go. I Love Anchovy, long relief. Yep. Does that... I will go ahead and paste it just so you can check it again just to see if it's good. And where are you? There we go. Okay. And then just let me know if that's good. I mean, that probably should be good, but still, yeah.
The pictures do look identical, so it should be fine.
Yeah, no, I just, you know, in case you have anything that you may think of. Oh, yeah. I did show the box score, didn't I? Oh, well, yeah. It was kind of quick, but...
Yeah, we went through the box score briefly, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to be too long on it, but that's a... Yeah, I should probably at least talk just like normal, considering it is a World Series.
I think it, like...
Yeah.
I mean, it's only one series. Like, we can afford to be a little slower with the stuff.
Yeah, I'm just so used
because,
to regular.
Like,
that's why.
It's not like day one where it's like, oh, damn, it's going to be 6 hours with everything. Nah, it's like, at most, it's like a 3-hour stream, and that's like... If we get a couple extra inning games and it goes to Game 7, this is pretty much back and forth, and I have a feeling these teams are going to let it ride mostly.
Yeah. Cool. So I can just confirm Voyagers are good to go. I just want to make sure. I trust that you are, but, you know, it's always good in case you think of something and you're like, oh, cool. Okay, awesome. Thank you. And let's go to the next game now. And we do have a prediction going, so... I want to give you anyone who hasn't gotten a chance to get in on that. To get in, yeah, it looks pretty tight overall. I'm just kind of reading out loud as we're killing the time a bit.
Yeah, it's definitely close. I mean, slight advantage for Lunar Base on offense, but you're talking very minimal margins.
Yeah, it's I think it's 6 to 2 to 1. No, 7 to 2 to 1. But they're all pretty similar, so it's not like any one of them is just... I mean,
Yeah, the only glaring weakness you could even argue is just Sloth Seiko slightly better than Jeffy, and Jeffy's just had terrible sim luck this season.
Yeah.
After a pretty good rookie year, the sim has just not been friendly.
Yeah. Are you okay with flipping it this time around? So, like, I do...
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, cool. Just make it sure.
Back at the middle?
Yeah, just make it sure, because I know you said
good.
you wanted to do the end last time, so I was curious if that was like all the time or something like that. Cool. Alright, that should be enough time to... I mean, in game you are old. You are 36 years old, so you are old. Alright, let's get this started. Game 2 of the World Series with Evil Dictator going against Manorite as... There was partly cloudy skies. I don't know why I read that, but whatever, you know, reasons. As that will be a fly ball to the third baseman for out number 1. As Frankenstera will get a ground ball to the first baseman, who will take it to the bag for the out. Palladorus will with a full count. Swing and a miss for out number 3. That's a 1-2-3 inning for the Voyagers. For a second. Oh, crap, that would be hilarious. Well, not for the Space Rangers. In the lake will bat now against Evil Dictator with a full count, and there will be a base hit all the way to the wall and into the gap and bounces off the wall. And that will be a sliding double for Rin the Lake. So already, Space Rangers trying to cement their World Series lead. As Morgan will bat now. As that will be a base hit past the second baseman into right. Runner will go around third and will score. And it is a quick 1-0 lead for the Space Rangers. Sport Enoch has to watch all this, I'm sorry. Case will bat now. As that will be a fly ball out to the second baseman there. And that will be a stolen base attempt, and he's safe. Runner at second with 1 out for Alvarez. It's another stolen base attempt in. He is safe as well. That's 2 stolen bases in this inning already for Morgan. As Alvarez will get a ground ball to short, but that will send the runner home. And it is a 2-0 Lunar Base Space Rangers lead. As Oatmeal III will bat now with 2 out. That will be a walk. Runner at first with 2 out for Chains. Swing and a miss for out number 3, and that's a end of the bottom of the first, but the Space Rangers strike first in game number 2. 2-0 Lunar Base. As TGP will get a base hit into right, and that will be a stand-up double for TGP, as the Voyagers try to answer back. And Crocs out, stolen base attempt, and he is safe. Runner at third with no out for Crocs out. As Crocs out will get a fly ball to center field. That is caught at the wall, but the runner will tag and score, and it is a 2-1. Yeah, I'm gonna show the hummus. Yeah, I'll show the box score for game 2. That will be a 2-1 Lunar Base lead now, as Cove will get a fly ball base hit into the gap there, and that will be a past second and into third, and he's safe with a triple. Runner at third with 1 out for Moose. As Moose will get a squibbler to the shortstop, and he ties it with a base hit. Runner at first now with 1 out for Cove. Well, Ijev Cove, I should probably be specific. And I didn't say that right, as he strikes out. So that's out number 2 for DeMars. As that will be a throw out to first, and that's a third out there. But the Voyagers tie the game 2-2. As Slaseka will bat now, and that's a fly ball to left field, and that is out of here. A solo home run for the Space Rangers, and it is 3-2 Lunar Base. That will be 374 feet. That is his first home run of the playoffs, or second home run of the playoffs. As that will be a fly ball to center field for Boyant, but that is caught at the wall for out number 1. Dobson will bat now, as he gets a ground ball to the second. Only overthrows it into foul territory, as the runner will go to second. As Into Lake will bat now, and that will be a swinging bunt that gets thrown out there for out number 2, but the runner advances to third. And that's a wild pitch, and the runner will score. So, costly mistake there, as it is 4-2 Lunar Base now. As Morgan still is batting with a full count, and he will take a walk. A runner at first with 2 out for Case. Stolen base attempt, and he's safe. As swing and a miss for Case, and it is a third out there, but the Space Rangers take the lead again. It is 4-2 as we head to Tstols.
Here we go in the top of the third, Lunar Base with 2 quick 2-run innings as Mano Wright opens with a strikeout against Dion. That'll bring up Frank Castro, who's had a solid playoffs, batting .342. However, he's going to go down looking. 4 strikeouts for Mano Wright, 2 away now for Palidorus. Neil 1. Popped up, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Lunar Base. They hold on to the lead, bringing up the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for Lunar Base. Grounded to second, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Oatmeal goes down 2 away. An Evil Dictator looking to respond after that struggle in the start. Hit to center, and that will be a 1-2-3 inning. Finally, the Voyagers keep Lunar Base quiet entering the top of the fourth. 1-0 to
Oh,
TGP.
wow.
Drive, deep right field. There it goes. See ya. Solo shot for TGP. His 4th home run of the playoffs, leading the Voyagers in that category. It's a 4-3 lead for Lunar Base to bring up Rockout with her Crocs out. The 1-1 gets aboard with a hard hit ball down the line. Crocs out had a sacrifice RBI previously and now gets a hit. The 2-2 hit to short. They turn 1. They can't get 2. 1 away. Hit to deep left field, but it's caught. 2 away. And here comes Ifej Cove. Runner goes.
Oh, wow.
Safe beats the throw by just in case. It gets to the outfield. Runner gets to third. That's the tying run. 90 feet away. Can Cove bring him home?
Oh.
1-1. Yes, we've got a tie game in the top of the 4th. Jeffy Cove with a 7th postseason RBI. Can Franklin DeMars get his 2nd hit of the postseason? 3-1. Yes, that is. Get Jeffy going to 2nd. 2 aboard for James Dion. Man, all right, in a little trouble. The 1-0. Dion into the gap. Voyagers will take the lead. 1 run will score. Rounding 3rd. Staying at 3rd. 5-4. Voy Boys lead. Here comes Frank Castro. The 1-0. Frank Castro, line to center field. It is caught on a diving grab. Blair Boyant, an important play to keep it a 5-4 game. But the Voy Boys score 3 and take the lead. Now let's see if Dictator can hold on. Sloseko, the 0-2. Swing and a miss. 1 away. Here comes Blair Boyant. The 2-1 chopped into right. That'll be a base hit. Here comes Dobson. Hitting .294 this postseason. Dobson up the middle. That'll drop in front of Dion. Runner stays at 2nd. 2 aboard. 1 away for Rake in the lake. Oh, that gets away from Palladorus. Both runners in scoring position.
Yeah, it's a long story.
The
We
1-1.
won't worry about it now.
Rake in the lake. Hit to short. Throw to first on target. And that is out number 2, but the game is tied. A sacrifice from Rake in the lake. The 1-2. And now Morgan goes down looking. But we're still packing 4th, tied at 5 after 4. Wow. Aladoris leading off. A drive to center field. Caught. 1 away. TGP, the full count. Check swing. It draws the walk. Missing down low. That'll bring up Rockout with her Crocs out. Chop to left on the 0-2. 2 away. Here's Belloc Cove leading the Voy Boys with 11 RBIs. Good stolen base by TGP. His 3rd of the postseason. The 1-1 hit to first, and the inning is over. Voyagers still tied with Lunar Base as Miss Dirk actually entered the game to get that final out of the inning. I Love Anchovy in the game for the bottom of the 5th. Chop to the pitcher. Anchovy's throw not in time just in case. Lead off infield single. Callie Alvarez up to the plate, the 2-2. Chop to short. Moose, throw on target to first. 1 away, but the runner advances. 2-2 to O'Meal. Drive to right field. There it goes. See on the wall. 7-5. Lunar Base back on top. O'Meal, the 3rd home run and 17 RBIs on the postseason. What a playoff stretch this man has had, or well, this O'Meal has had. Here's the 3-1 to Allison Chains. Ball 4, Chains takes first base to bring up Sloseko, facing a righty. Hit to left and caught, 2 away. Here's Blair Boyant. Boyant swing and a miss. And gets out of the inning. The 0-2. Hit to 3rd. Throw not made. It'll be a leadoff single for Moose.
Oh, wow.
The 1-1. The bunt will advance the runner. The Voyagers playing small ball here. Smart move with Jeffy Cove. And here comes Franklin DeMars, the 2-1.
Oh, no.
Will advance the runner to 3rd, and it's dropped. So not only does it advance to 3rd, it puts the tying run on first for Dion. The 0-0 from Dirk. Dion popped up. That is unfortunate. 2 away now. Still 2 aboard for Frank Castro. The 0-1. Hit on the ground. Throw not in time. 7-6. The run scores on the infield single. Here comes Palidorus facing off against Dirk. 3-2. Chopped and caught. While the Voyagers score 1, they still trail by 1. Entering the bottom of the 6th. Still on the mound, I Love Anchovy. That's a leadoff single for Dubson. Brings up Rake in the Lake. Deal
Wow.
one. Pick off, they get him. Good reactions by Anchovy. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Rake in the Lake goes down swinging to bring up Arthur Morgan. Will the Void Boys have to make a call to the pen here? Anchovy reaching 40 pitches. They do. Here comes Xavier Crawford. Generally a starter in the regular season. Gets a strikeout here in the postseason.
I'm secretly
Top of the
AJ.
7th. Lunar base. Lead by 1. And here he is.
Oh boy, here we go,
Alexander
Hummus.
Benjamin. The Lunar base legend with a strikeout on the 2-2. His first appearance in the PBE World Series. The 0-2. Rocket with a crotch out swing and a miss.
I will, AJ. Don't worry.
And now here comes Belloc Cove with 2 away. The 1-2.
Oh.
Benjamin strikes out the side. What a start for the heart and soul of this Lunar base side. They still lead entering the bottom of the 7th. 2-2 to Just In Case. Hit down the line. That's a base hit past Crawford. A leadoff single to bring up Jeffy Cove. Cove down the line. It drops. Sorry, not Cove. I was wrong. It was Alvarez.
It's okay.
Alvarez gets it down the line. And here comes Oatmeal. Oatmeal to the pitcher. They turn 1. They can't get 2 runners at the corners for Allison Chains. Chains into the outfield. That'll score. It's 8-6. Brings up Sloth Seiko. Still facing a righty. Still having an advantage. The 1-0. Sloseko swinging a drive, deep center field. It'll be caught with a runner tag. Yes, safe at third. Runners at the corners with 2 away for Blair Boyant. And the bases will be loaded to bring up Matt Dubson. 2-1. Up the middle, 1 run will score. Second run surely coming home. Throw in time from center field. What a play by James Dion. It's 9-6 Voyagers. Entering the top of the 8th, Lumo finish us off.
Yes, what a crazy game this has been. It is 9-6 Lunar base as we head to the top of the 8th with Moose, who will get a base hit in front of the center fielder there. So they're trying their best to get back the lead that they had a while back. Or, yeah, as Cove will bat now, as he will swing and a miss for out number 1, as DeMars, who is trying to get something going, and he does not. There's a fly out to center field for the second out, as Dion will fly out to left, and that is 2 scoreless innings pitched for Alexander Benjamin, as he might try to close this game out. We'll have to see, but either way, that's a scoreless top of the 8th. Instead of the bottom of the 8th with In the Lake, who swings and a miss for out number 1, as Crawford is trying to stabilize himself. But he might not get the chance to complete it, as Morgan will get a ground ball to the second baseman there, who will throw it to first for the second out, as Case will get a fly ball to right field. That will be caught, and that is a scoreless bottom of the 8th. Last chance for New York. They need to get 3 runs to tie or 4 to lead, as Benjamin's still in the ball game. I guess Frankenstein, he swings and misses for out number 1, as that's the first out there for Palidorus. Palidorus will swing and a miss for out number 2. Last chance for the Voyagers. For TGP, who will get a fly ball out, and the game is over. Lunar Base wins game 2. And before we go to the box score, I will quickly change the scoreboard thingy. Let's go to properties. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. So the Space Rangers take a 2-0 lead in this World Series, as we're going to go to the box scores real quick. So 2 hits for TGP, 3 hits for Moose, 2 hits for Case, 3 hits for Dubson. And lots of stolen bases all around. 3 stolen bases for Arthur Morgan. As compared to the pitching, Entropy gets the loss. Mrs. Duck gets the win. Alexander Benjamin, a 3-inning save. He gets his 4th save of the postseason as instantaneous Peter Oatmeyer III with his home run will be the player of the game. As we move forward, let's save. And just because Hummus suggested, I'm gonna go over the box for game 1 real quick. Just to, I don't think we should. Sorry, Hummus. Just so we can keep things moving forward. So let's finish today. No game there. No game there. Game 3. So, GMs, if you have any changes, please let us know. And let's see here. We have Space Rangers changes. Alright, let's take a look. Benjamin. Alright, Space Rangers first. Pitching. You want Benjamin to middle relief, use less often, none. Benjamin to... Okay, I'm going to use my phone for this. I don't know why I keep going back and forth between... Probably just easier that way to do that. Alright, Space Rangers. Benjamin to middle relief. Use less often. None. There we go. Then Marston. Stopper. 7th and close. High leverage. Alright. I will show you the picture and just feel free to let me know if you have any changes beyond that. Cool. And now let's take a look at the Voyagers, who I think have changes. Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and take a look. Time to look at the Voyagers. The Voyagers want some pitching strategy changes, so let's go there first. Pitching strategy changes for Anthony Parker. Cool. Override. You want Hook as starter. I think that's a +2. Yeah, I think that's a +2. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm just going to show you each one individually. It's easier that way. Sinners. Oh, it's okay. I'll get to you after the Void Boys finish. +2, yeah. I thought that was the case, but thanks anyway for confirming. Then you want Parko. Yeah, Parko pitch count. Parko pitch count at 100. Cool. And I'm gonna get to the pen. Okay. Cool. Alright, Pete Williams. Alright, Pete Williams, stopper, 8th and close. High. Okay, cool. High leverage you want. And then Johnny Payne 2, middle relief, use more often. Xavier Crawford, middle relief, normal usage. There we go. Romeo Rosas, middle relief, use less often. I love Anchovy, none specified. Avoid high leverage. Cool. Let me just do that and then. Cool. And then we're gonna get the lineup changes in. Cool. Lineups, and this is for right-hand pitchers. James Dion, center field. J.L. Frankenstein, right field. Roxo. Okay, cool. I want Roxo with the 3rd position. TGP 4th. Squints at 6th. Belloc at 5th. Moose at shortstop. Okay, cool. I'm going to show that. Cool. Alright, Space Rangers, I'm going to get to you. I'm gonna double check yeah, I think that's all I got for the Voyagers. Space Rangers, you want... Okay. Space Rangers, you want Buzz at middle relief. Let me get there. Buzz, where the heck are you guys? There we go. You want Buzz at middle relief. Use less often none. You're good, Duke. Alright, I'm just gonna show you guys the updated pen, and then both teams just confirm that everything is good to go, and then we can get started again. Yeah, Hummus, I did show game 1, so it was a little bit quick, but I was like, at that point, I didn't really want to go back and, yeah. Cool. Yeah, long story short, my mic basically has the situation where it might pick up background noise, so that's why. It's a long story, and at some point I will try to fix it to not have that, but I figure for this, I don't really want to, you know, if it works, it works, so that's why. So apologies for that. Okay, it looks like everyone's good. I mean, I haven't heard anything different, so I will go ahead and get started with game 3. Scores? Alright. Cool. So game 3, we go to New York as the Voyagers need to get back in this series in the worst way. As they probably would want to win this game if they could, so. So.
Yeah, no, they definitely prefer not to go down 3-0
Yes.
series. I mean, that's just kind of me thinking, but like, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, cool. So, yeah, you guys have had plenty of time to go over the predictions, so we will get started. I don't know why I'm checking that. That's just my gut instinct. Yeah, let's get started. I think it's Tstols first,
So
right?
here we go
Yeah.
with Parko. Parko starting on the mound today. 3-2 count to rake in the lake. Ball 4. And that will be a leadoff walk. Given up by Parko. Here's Morgan. Hit to short. They turn 1. They turn 2. A good start for the Voy boys this time. The 0-2, and Parko gets out of the inning with a strikeout. Here comes the Voyagers at home today, looking to make a comeback in this series. They currently trail by 2 games, but have the home stretch, an important stretch indeed. Runner aboard for Frank Hestro. Runner goes safe. Runner on second, the 2-1. Hit down the line, good pickup over at third. And that is the first out of the inning. Up the middle, this should score a run. Croc's out, play from center field, not in time. Voyagers with the early lead. Here comes TGP. The 1-1.
Ooh.
TGP into the gap. It drops, runners at second and third. 1 away, a dangerous spot. Can Macarena work his way out of the jam? Work their way out of the jam. 1-1, popped up. It'll go down to the arm of Allison Chains. Throw in, not in time. A sac fly from Belloc Cove to bring up Palladorus. 2-0 Voy boys. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Macarena concedes 2, but gets a strikeout to end the inning. Here comes Alvarez, followed by Oatmeal and Chains for the top of the second. Popped up, 1 away. Grounded to the pitcher, out number 2. And here comes Chains. Swing and a miss. Parko has only allowed a walk through the first 2 innings, and here comes the Voyagers once again.
Oh, wow. That's
Popped up to
high.
right field. And caught. Was in the air for a long time. The 2-2 to Cove. Jeffy goes down looking. Here comes Franklin DeMars up to the plate. The 1-0. Hit sharply to short, and the inning is over. We've played 2, and I'll hand it over to Lumo for the middle innings.
All right, top of the third we go. Cooksworth Jr. trying to get anything going for Luna Base as there's a ground out to the shortstop for out number 1. Buoyant will get a base. No, that's an out to the pitcher for out number 2. There's Dubson with a ground out to the second baseman. That's a 1-2-3 inning for the Space Rangers as their offense has gone quiet so far this game. We're at the bottom of the third now. As Dion will bat, as that will be a ground ball to the third baseman who will throw it to first for the first out. Frankenstein will swing and a miss for out number 2. Crocs out will bat now. As soon as everyone finishes throwing the ball. That will be a fly out to the shortstop for out number 3, and that's a scoreless bottom of the third. We head to the top of the fourth now. As In the Lake will bat now, and that's a swing and a miss for out number 1. As Morgan will bat now. As there is a fly ball to the center fielder that will be caught for out number 2. Case will swing and a miss for out number 3 as Parko is having the start of his life. 4 scoreless innings as we head to the bottom of the fourth. TGP will bat now. He swings and a miss for out number 1. Bella Cove will bat. As he gets a fly ball to center field. That will be caught for out number 2. Palladors will bat with a full count. He will get a squirrel to the shortstop. He'll throw it to first for the third out. And that's a scoreless bottom of the fourth. We're at the top of the fifth now. As Alvarez will bat now. As he takes strike 3 looking for out number 1. Oatmeal the third will bat now. As he will get a ground ball to the third baseman. No throw to first for the second out. Chains will swing and a miss for out number 3. And that's a scoreless top of the fifth. No score for Luna Base. And New York has 2 runs. I should have made that more convenient, but whatever. It's the bottom of the fifth now for Moose, and there's a fly ball to right field that will be caught for out number 1. Ivej Cove will get a fly ball to the right fielder there, who is able to catch it for out number 2. Demars will bat, and he swings and a miss for out number 3, and that's a scoreless bottom of the fifth. Top of the sixth now. Can Luna Base get a run? As Swerve Jr. will bat. As he swings and a miss for out number 1. Buoyant will bat. As he will get a fly ball to right field, and that will be caught for out number 2. Dubson will bat. And he gets a ground ball to short, who will throw to first for out number 3, and that's a scoreless top of the sixth. Parko continues his great start in this ball game as the Voyagers need it so badly right now. Dion will get a fly ball to right field. That will be caught for out number 1. As Frankenstein will get a fly ball to the second baseman. He'll catch it for out number 2. Croxout will get a fly ball to the center fielder. Will catch it for out number 3. As we're at the top of the 7th now. Still 2-0 Voyagers. As the top of the order in Luna Base In the Lake will take a walk. Runner at first with no outs. I believe that's the first base runner. Swing and a miss for out number 1 for Morgan. As Parko tries to not let that affect him. There's a fly out by Case in foul territory for out number 2. As Alvarez will get a ground ball to first, take it to the bag, and that's an out. As Luna Base still can't get anything going. Stretch time in New York. We head to the bottom of the 7th. As TGP, the hot TGP, swings and a misses. That was not so hot for him there, and that's an out number 1. As Macarena has had a really good start. As Bella Cove will take a walk. Runner at first with no out for 1 out for Palladors, and there's a stolen base attempt, and he's out. Nice throw by Justin Case, the catcher, as it is the second out now for Palladors, and that'll be a ground ball to the first baseman. Take it to the bag for the out. So no score there. We head to the top of the 8th with Tstols.
We're set to go with the top of the 8th. Parko's allowed 2 walks today, 1 in the first, and then 1 recently in the 6th. That'll be out number 1 for the top of the 7th. For top of the 8th. The 3-2. That's walk number 3 today for Lunar Base. Tying run at the plate. And the bat of Kirk Swerve Jr. Swing and a miss. Parko. Strikeout number 9. The 2-1 hit to center field. And Parko, through 8, has Lunar Base on lock. The chat knows what's happening. And we, for Parquat's sake, are saying as little as we can. Bottom of the 8th. Here is Moose. Swing and a miss. Here is Ifej Cove. The 1-2. Crowded over to the second baseman. Out number 2. And now Franklin Amars, the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Marston, a clean inning from the bullpen.
Slot, don't you dare.
Top of the 9th.
Oh.
1-2 hit down the line. The no-no is broken. A booze from the crowd here in New York. Runner on first for Rake in the Lake. The 2-2 with Pete Williams coming in relief. Swing and a miss. One away. Morgan up to plate against Williams. The 3-2 swing and a miss. Williams another strikeout. The 1-1 popped up and New York takes game 3. An important game 3 to fight back in the series. But Lunar Base still hold a 2-1 advantage.
As yeah, that one hit by Dubson, he saves, well, he sort of saves the day in terms of humiliation. As I'm going to update the scoreboard. So the Voyagers have gotten a game, so congrats, you won't get swept. So yeah, there wasn't a lot of... Yeah.
That would have been the second no-hitter in New York's history if it had happened, and would have been the first playoff no-hitter in 19 seasons.
Yeah, that's incredible. And as you see here, I mean, New York came close to getting no-hit themselves. They have just 2 hits here, which is kind of underrated in that both pitchers had no... Well, not that Macarena had much of a chance of a no-hitter, but overall, both got pretty close. Macarena gets the loss, as Parko deservedly gets the win and the play of the game. Pete Williams gets a save. As we are going to save and move on to game number 4. GMs, make sure to get any changes you want. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Oh, we got some lineup changes for the Voyagers. And some pitching. Yeah, I'm just going through them as they go. It's just easier that way. So we want for right-hand pitchers. Oh boy, we want TGP in the leadoff spot. Actually, that isn't a bad choice as an analyst. Rock out with your Crux up there. Bella Cove in the 4 spot. James Dion, Squints, Moose Cove, and Demars. Cool. I think that's it. Demars Cove. Just making sure I didn't miss. Just making sure I didn't look. Yep. Cool. All right. All right. Come on now. Cool. Then pitching, we want Pete Williams to be stopper, 8th and close, no secondary role. So Pete stopper, 8th and close. Yeah, making sure my eyes aren't deceiving me. 8th and close, none. Cool. All right, and that's that. I'm going to show that. Cool, we got some changes for the Space Rangers. As soon as no problem, Enoch, anytime. Alright, cool, we got some changes. We're gonna go to the Void Space Rangers, oh my goodness. As we're gonna Benjamin to Stopper. I'm reading them out loud for your sake and for my sake to make sure I didn't, miss anything. 7th and close, high leverage. Marston middle relief. Use more often. High leverage Buzz. None specified. Normal none. Cool. I do that for my own sake. It looks nicer. Cool. Alright. And I believe that is it. So last chance if you have any last minute changes you want to make, and then we'll get started. So once I'm going to go ahead and clear notification from my Discord because it is annoying. Cool. Oh, that's general. Okay. Alright, cool. It looks like no changes, so I think we're ready to get started with game number 4, with the Space Rangers having a 2-1 lead, but is still New York, so I'm sure New York would love to tie the series up. As we have the scores, I'm going to do one last check. Voidblurs look good, Space Rangers look good, and we're set, so let's get started. So I think that's been enough time, but I'll give you like 5 seconds to... I'm going to put in some channel points myself, because why not? Alright, I think that should be good. So, we are going to get started with Game 4 of the World Series now. The Voyagers trying to tie the series up, but Lunar Base could take a 3-1 lead. As In the Lake faces against Kit Catcher, the Game 1 starter. As... there will be a ground ball out to the shortstop for out number 1. As Morgan will get a fly ball to the shortstop. He'll catch it for out number 2. This Case will get a base. No! A nice grab by the first baseman there. Mancini-like, if you know last series World Series. That will be a 1-2-3 inning for the Space Rangers. We are to the bottom of the 4th. With TGP facing off against Right in the Dirt. Who had a complete game last time, and there's a fly ball to the left fielder there for out number 1. Frankenstein will get a base hit in front of the center fielder there for out number, not out, for a single. Croxout will bat. That's a weird swinging bunt, but it works. That's an infield hit for Croxout. As that is runners at first and second with no out for, 1 out for Cove, and swings and a miss for out number 2. As Dion will bat, and swings and a miss for out number 3, and that's a scoreless bottom of the first for New York. Top of the second we go, as Alvarez will lead it off. As Alvarez will swing and a miss for out number 1. Oatmeal to third will bat, as there's a ground ball. No! They cannot make the play. Looks like the first baseman booted it. And that's an error by DeMars, as it is runners at first with 1 out for Chains, and that's a fly ball to left field that will be caught for out number 2. Swift Jr. will bat the DH, as there was a ground ball to second to first, and there's a scoreless top of the second. Bottom of the second we go with Palladors leading it off, as there's a fly ball out to left field for Palladors for out number 1. Moose will get a swinging bunt, sort of, but that's an out to the third baseman there for out number 2. Cove will get another swinging bunt to the pitcher, and he throws it out for out number 3, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Voyagers. We're at the top of the third with Tstols.
Set to go with the 2-1 from catcher. Swing and a drive, and Lunar Base.
No! He caught it. Wow.
Right field. Frank Hestro
I was about to do the home run stuff.
The track. Catcher, strikeout number 2. And I'll say there was some bated breath there from the Voyagers on the previous flyout. That could have went yard. And catcher, 2 more strikeouts to complete the third. Top of the order will be going for the Voy Boys in just a moment. DeMars, TGP, and Frank Hestro. DeMars out on a ground out second. TGP, the 1-2.
Oh.
It's a second. No! Fumble bumbled over at first. 1 on, 1 away for Frank Hestro. Runner goes. Throw not in time. Runner gets to second. First stolen base, or 4th stolen base for TGP. TGP gets to third on the wild pitch.
Oh boy.
1-2.
Wow.
Shot to the outfield. It is over and off the wall. Extra bases for Frank Hestro. And New York with a 1-0 lead against Right in the Dirt. The 1-0 to rock out with her Crocs out. Hit to short. And it's going to get through all the way to center field. A run will score. Clocks out a 10th RBI of the postseason. 2-0 Voyagers lead. 1-2 for Belloc Cove. Swing and a miss. 2 away. The full count, and on the payoff pitch, Dion works a walk. Here's Palidorus, the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Into dirt, 4th strikeout to get out of the inning, but 2 runs come home, and the Voyagers take a lead. This is a crucial game to win here in the home stretch of the postseason. Catcher, strikeout number 4. The 2-1 just in case, and that gets down first base runner of the game for Lunar Base. Well, actually, there was an error earlier, yes. And now a walk will bring home another. Here comes Instantaneous Oatmeal. The 0-1. Grounded to third. Throw to first. On target. 2 away. Tying run in scoring position for Allison Chains. Chains hits a third. Throw on target. And catcher escapes the jam. Still a 2-0 Voyagers lead entering the bottom of the 4th. Moose, the 1-2. Drive to center field and caught. Efish Cove, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 5 for Into Franklin DeMars, looking for a 3rd hit of the postseason. Strike 3 goes down looking. That'll bring us to the top of the order next time for New York. And for now, 7, 8, 9 for Lunar Base and the top of the 5th. 2-2. Strike 3. Swerve goes down looking. That's strikeout number 5 for Kit Catcher. 1-2. Driven to center field and caught. Clairvoyant is out number 2. 3-2 to Matt Dubson. Ball 4. And Dubson works the walk to bring up Rake in the lake. The 0-2 goes down swinging. Catcher 6 strikeouts through 5. 2-0 Voyagers lead. Here is TGP. TGP, a leadoff single. 5th hit of the game for Voyagers. Here's Frank Estro. Runner goes. Throw. Not in time. Scoring position now for Frank Estro, the 2-2.
Wow.
Jump to right, caught on the dive. 1 away, nice play out there in right field. Hit sharply to third, throw in time, and Crocs out, can't advance to runner. Here's Belloc Cove, the 1-2, up the middle. This has a chance to score it. Throw in from center, not in time. 3-0 Voyagers lead. Here's James Dion. Runner goes, throw not in time. 7th stolen base of the postseason for Dion. The 0-2. Hit to deep right field and caught, and the inning is over. Into dirt finishes 5, but a 1 more run comes home for the Voy Boys. One, 2 from catcher. Morgan goes down looking. Here comes just in case. The 2-2. Hit sharply to Cove. Belloc Cove with the play, now the 1-1. Hit again to Cove. 2 quick outs, and catcher through 6 with 7 strikeouts. Will Into be back for the bottom of the 6th? That's going to be the question, and yes, he will. Hit sharply to short, throw on time, 1 away. Moose, 3-1. Up the middle, that's a base hit. 1 away for Efish Cove. Cove works a walk. Here comes Franklin DeMars with 2 aboard. Drive to deep right field, but it's caught. Will it have a chance to advance the runner? Throw, not in time. So it does. Runners at the corners. The 1-0 for TGV.
Wow.
And this one is caught. 3-0 Voyagers lead entering the bottom from the bottom of the 6th. Now the top of the 7th. Here comes Oatmeal to lead off against Kit Catcher. The 1-2. Hit sharply through for the 2nd hit of the ballgame for the Space Rangers. 3rd hit in the last 2 games for Lunar Base.
Ooh.
Hit sharply to Cove. They turn 1, they turn 2. A double play. And now Kirk Swerve, the 2-2. Catcher, strikeout number 8. 7 dominant innings on the mound to take us to the bottom of the inning. Stretch time in New York. It's going to be Frank Castro leading off against Into Dirt. Hit to third, out number 1. Here's Crocs out. 0-2. Chopped and caught. 2 away for Belloc Cove. Cove popped up, and we've played 7. It's a 3-0 Voyagers lead. Lumo, finish the game for us, buddy.
Yes, top of the 8th, we go in Buoyant as the Space Rangers need anything going on offense. There's a good start for them, as there's a base hit past the shortstop for a single. So runner at first with no out for Dobson. As there's a wild pitch and the runner advanced to second. So already a runner in scoring position for Dobson, and he takes a strike 3 looking for out number 1. As in the lake, whoa, what the heck was that? There's another weird ball there. And there's a fly ball to right field. That will be caught. Runner tags and goes to third and is safe. Runner at third with 2 out now for Morgan. There's a fly ball to right center field and that is caught. And that will end the threat as Luna Base cannot get any runs across. We head to the bottom of the 8th. New York's last realistic chance of gaining insurance runs. As Diane will take a walk. Runner first with no out for Palladorus, and there's a base hit over the head of the second baseman. Runner will stay at second, and it is runners at first and second with no out for Moose. As Moose will bunt. What was that? Swings a miss for out number 1. That was weird. As Cove, I-Fetch Cove will face Beauregard Rove, heading the ball game, and there's a fly ball to center field, and what a grab by the center fielder there to save probably some runs. As there's a stolen base, and he gunned at third. What a throw by Case, and now it end the bottom of the 8th. But we head to the top of the 9th. Last chance for Luna Base. They need 3 to tie, 4 to lead. Case will lead it off, who made that great play to end the inning there, but he cannot do it here. He strikes out swinging for out number 1. Cali Alvarez will bat as he faced Romeo Rosas, who enters the ball game. As those are swings and a miss for out number 2. Last chance for Luna Base in Oatmeal to third. As there's a ground ball to third, but he can beat it out. Runner at first with 2 out now for Chains. As Chains will get a fly ball to left field, and no, he drops it. He goes over the head of the shortstop to keep the game alive for Swerve Jr. And there's a fly ball to left field. In the series, he's tied at 2 games apiece. Classic OTP, like, hey, we're going to mess things around because why not? As we're going to head to the batting now real quick. 2 hits for Oatmeal. 2 hits for Cracks Out and Frankenstero. As we see the pitching in the dirt had a decent start, but gets a loss. Catcher had a dominant start. 8.1 scoreless innings pitched. 10 strikeouts as kick catchers will play the game. As we're going to leave the game, and I'm going to edit the scoreboard thingy, as it is 2-2 now. As we have a series. Alright. As we're going to save. As soon as I can get there, we're going to save. And we're going to go to Game 5. But first, if GMs, you have any changes, please let me know. Thank you, Enoch. Woo! This is a crucial game. Whoever wins this one will have, well, obviously the upper hand, but usually whoever wins Game 5 is pretty important. I think it was like in the MLB 65% of Game 5 winners ultimate win the series. Cool. And Tstols, sorry for the reminder. Yeah, I know. I just saw that. I was like, that reminded me of something. Any changes, Space Rangers? If not, that's okay. But would like to have at least a confirmation, please, just so I know. That way I'm not waiting like 10 minutes. Hi, Parkwad. You came in good timing. Yeah, you had a no-hitter until the 9th, and then you gave it up. And yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. I just want to make sure so that I'm not, like, waiting in limbo. So, I'm actually going to go to the bathroom real quick. So, hello, I am back. My apologies. And what were you asking, Tstols? Because, I think I heard you there, but... The prediction? Oh, yeah, the prediction is still going on. Yeah, so... I think there's been enough time for a prediction to go on, so... I think we are going to get started. Right, yes, okay. Trying to remember who went first last time. So let's get started.
I am back.
Welcome back.
And we're set to go.
Wow.
Evil Dictator. First pitch grounded to third, and it is going to be a leadoff single for a rake in the lake. Morgan hits a third. They turn one. They won't get two. The force out at second to bring up just in case runner goes safe. 11 stolen bases for Morgan in the postseason. Swung on and missed at the 2-2. 2 away for Cali Alvarez, the 2-2. Swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts from Evil Dictator to get out of the inning. Bottom of the first. We're home in New York for the final time in the series. We head back to the moon for Game 6, and if we need, even 7. The home team has won every single time in the series so far, and New York off to a start. See ya, Frank Castro, all the way back 437 feet. A solo shot and the Voyagers lead 1-0. That'll bring up Rock Out with their Crocs out. A 1-out single. Turns 2, make it a double. Here comes Belloc Cove. Another run now in scoring position. Swing, a miss is going down looking. And now the 0-1 hit to second. And Mannerite gets out of the inning, but not before. A solo shot screams into the night sky. 1-0 Voyagers lead. Oatmeal, the 0-2. Shot down the line. It is fair, because the game does not register that as a foul ball. 1 aboard, no one out. Allison Chains. Here's the 1-0 from Dictator.
Oh!
Hit to the mound. They turn one. No, it's bopped. It is bopped and bobbled. Fumbled and bumbled. Here comes Slot Seiko, the 1-2. Hit sharply to first. They get 1. They don't get 2. The throw not in time. Runners to the corners is 1 away for Boyan. Swing and a miss. Here comes Dubson. 1-2. That one's dropped. Ball 2. 2-2 for Dubson. Dubson popped up. The inning is over. Lunar Base get 2 aboard, but can't score. And here we go into the bottom of the second. Aladoris, leadoff single. Moose up to the plate. The 1-0. Moose down the line, that could be extra bases. Rounding into third is Palladorus. He's going to be safe. 2 aboard with no one out for Efesh Cove. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Manolright gets his second strikeout. Here comes Franklin DeMars. DeMars hit to third. He's safe. He beats out the throw. He also brings a run home. 2-0 Voyagers lead. Just his third hit of the postseason. Swing and a drive. There it goes. See ya. TGP with a 3-run shot. His 5th home run of the playoffs. And the Voyagers off to a 5-0 electric hot start. Manolright. A shaky beginning, and it's not going to end here. Frank Hester, who got a home run earlier, works a walk. Rockout with her Crocs out the 0-0. Hit to short. They will only get the one at first. And here comes Belloc Cove, the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Manolright barely gets through 2 innings. 5-0 lead for the Void Boys.
Alright, top of the third we go. Voyagers, Lunar Base Space Raiders have a lot of work to do, but they get it started with In the Lake getting a base hit down the right field line, and that should be a sliding double, and it is. So, runner at second with no out for Morgan, as Morgan will take a walk. Runner at first and second with no out, and send New York is leading. Well, I guess you can see that now. As that will be a ground ball to short to second to first in a double play, and that will be 2 outs. Runner goes to third for Alvarez, as Alvarez will get a ground ball to the third baseman, who throw to first for the third out. And that's a scoreless top of the third for Lunar Base. We are at the bottom of the fourth. As Dion will bat, and that will be a fly ball to center field, and that will be over his head and into center field for a stand-up double. Runner at second with no out for Palladorus. With a full count, he swings and a miss for out number 1. Moose will bat. He needs to get the ground ball to short to throw to first for the second out. Efesh Cove will bat with a full count. He will take a walk. Runners at first and second with 2 out for DeMars. As DeMars swings and misses for out number 3, and that's a scoreless bottom of the third. We're at the bottom of the fourth now. Or top of the fourth. As Oatmeal the third will bat, trying to get something going. As that will be a ground ball to the second baseman, who throw to first for the first out. Chains will swing and a miss for out number 2. Fonseca will bat now, as he will take strike 3 looking for out number 3. And that's a scoreless top of the fourth. We're to the bottom of the fourth. As TGP will lead it off, top of the order. As there's a swing and a miss for out number 1. As freaking Stera will bat with a full count. He will take a walk. So runners at first with 1 out for Crocs out, and there's a ground ball to short to second, but not to first, as the runner at first will stay put for Cove facing John Marston in ballgame, and he swings and a misses for out number 3, and that's a scoreless bottom of the fourth. Top of the fifth we go. Lunar Base trying to get any runs going for themselves. Boyant will get a fly ball to center field to be caught for out number 1. Dubson will bat, as there's a base hit up the middle, so that will help their chances for sure, as it is runners at first with 1 out for the top of the order in the lake, as he will take a walk. So runners at first and second for Morgan, and Morgan will get a fly ball out. What a sliding grab by the center fielder there to save probably a bunch of runs, as Case will get a fly ball out to the right fielder there as the Voyagers escape trouble. We head to the bottom of the fifth, as Dion leads it off, as he will take strike 3 looking for out number 1. Palladorus will bat, as he will get a fly ball out to center field for out number 2. Moose will get a fly ball out to the center fielder there, And it is a 1-2-3 inning for the Voyagers. Top of the 6th we go. As Alvarez will lead it off now. As swing and a miss for out number 1. Opening the 3rd will bat. As he gets a base hit in front of the left fielder there for a single. Runner at first with 1 out for Chains. As Chains will get a base hit in front of the left fielder there. Runner stays at 2nd. And so it is runners at 1st and 2nd with 1 out for Sloseko. As Sloseko swings and misses for out number 2. Boyant will bat. As that will be a base hit into the gap and all the way to the wall. 1 run will score. They will send the runner, and he will score. And the Lunar Base Space Rangers get 2 on the board. It is 5-2 Voyagers. Boyant with a 2-run double. As Dubson with a full count will face Johnny Patey V2 in the ball game, and he will take a walk. Runner at first and 2nd with 2 out for in the leg, and there's a bait. No! What a grab by the shortstop there to save probably 1 run, if not 2. But the Lunar Base Space Rangers get on the board. We're at the bottom of the 6th. iFetch Coach will get a base hit past the shortstop there for a single. Runner at first with no out for DeMars. As there's a bunt down the and there's an out at 2nd. So that did not help that intention for TGP now, and he gets a base hit in front of the left fielder there for a single. Runner at 1st and 2nd with 1 out for Frankenstero, who will take strike 3 looking for out number 2. Crocs out will bat. As there's a swing and a miss for out number 3, and that's a scoreless bottom of the 6th. Top of the 7th we go. As the Space Rangers try to continue the momentum they had last half inning, as Morgan will bat. As Morgan will get a ground out to 3rd for out number 1. Case will look at strike 3 looking for out number 2. Alvarez will bat with a 2-2 count, and he swings and misses for out number 3, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Space Rangers as we head to the stretch time, bottom of the 7th. Belikov will bat now, and he will take strike 3 looking for out number 1. James Dyan will bat, the center fielder there, as he gets a base hit in front of the left fielder there for a single for Palidorus. As there's a stolen base attempt, and he's safe. So runner at 2nd with 1 out for Alexander Benjamin, who's trying to salvage this game as best he can, and he gets a swinging strikeout of Palidorus for out number 2. Moose will get a base hit past the diving 3rd baseman and then to the left, and there's a run scored for the Voyagers. It is a 6-2 now in this ball game. Moose an RBI double, as iFetch Cove will get a base hit in front of the center fielder there, and the runner will come around to score. As it is now 7-2 Voyagers, as Hummus, you might want to shut your eyes. DeMars will bat now, and he swings and a miss for out number 3, and that's 2 more runs on the board for the Voyagers. We're at the top of the 8th with Tstols.
And we're set to go. Swing and a miss for the top of the 8th. Patey with a quick strikeout, 7-2 lead for the Voyagers. They hope to hold on before heading to the road, and Patey quickly getting yet another strikeout. The 3-2 for Sloseko. Swing and a miss. Strikes out the side. Patey, 5 strikeouts in 2 1/3. Bottom of the 8th, last chance for the Voyagers to extend it. Swing and a miss, Frank Castro, out number 2. The 0-2 for Crocs out, and that is a striking out of the side from Benjamin. He has allowed 1 run today, but in the scheme of things, the Voyagers were already off to a very large lead, so it hurts a little bit less. 3 more outs needed, and it's going to be Xavier Crawford in. Gets the first from Boyan. Here's Dubson. Up the middle, that's a base hit. A single.
Oh.
3-2. That is ball 3. EO2. Swing and a miss. It's out number 2. And finally, 2 aboard for just in case. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. The Voyagers have come back from 2-0 down to make it 3-2 in the series. We'll head to the moon to try to close it out. Can the Voyagers take the title, or will Lunar Base have some fight left to give?
So we see here a bunch of 2-hit days for either side. So it's definitely a high-scoring affair, at least for the Voyagers. As, congrats Enoch, you get a win in the playoffs. You get your 3rd victory of the playoffs. V2 gets the hold, Alright gets the loss, and Evil Dictator is your play of the game. So we're going to go ahead and change the layout, or however you call it, and this means the Voyagers are 1 win away from clinching the first World Series in, like, forever. As we're going to save, and we are going to advance a day, and we're going to advance another day, Game 6, so GMs, make sure to get any changes you want. Cool, thank you Enoch, and I'm gonna see what the space range. Oh, I thought it was delayed. Okay, well I will work on the Voyagers first. Cool, let's do that first. We're gonna pitching. We want Pete Williams, still stopper, 8th and close, back to high leverage. And then we want Johnny Patey V2 middle relief, use less often. Xavier Crawford middle relief, normal. Romeo Rosas middle relief, avoid high leverage. And then I Love Anchovy long relief, avoid high leverage. Cool. That should be it. I'm gonna show it in your channel just to be sure. Cool. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm gonna go to the Space Rangers now. It says... Oh, okay. Is it? Well, I was gonna say bullpen and relief are, like, the same thing, but I guess it doesn't really matter. So let's go to the Space Rangers pitching staff. Legra. Okay, Legra remove pitch count and batter face limits. Let's do that. Cool. And we have that. And then make all bullpen and relief normal usage. Cool. Oh, I see now. Okay. Oh, I guess Buzzlight is already normal anyway, so that's... Oh, wait. What do you want me to... Oh, okay. I was like, you can't do that for Benjamin. I was like, wait, what do I do with this? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. I was actually getting freaked out. I was like, what do you want me to do? Okay, I'm just going to show you all of it because it's easier. Cool. Alright. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Make Marston normal. Oh, okay. So basically, what I. Oh wait. So you still want Rove at used less often. I just want to make sure. Yeah. Yeah, Buzz is still normal, and Marston I can make normal, but do you... I just want to make sure, because I know you said all mineral relief, normal usage, I just want to confirm. Cool. Yeah, that's totally fine. Alright, I'm just reading through it just to double check, because... Yeah. Oh, you want Buzz middle relief. Okay, I didn't see that part. Okay, cool. No, Oh, you're good. No, I know it's tough. This is my least. This is what I hate. What I don't like the most about Twitch is that it's so delayed. I'm just like, it feels weird. It feels so weird to do this because it's just like, alright, Monster normal, Buzz, mid relief normal. Cool. Okay, I'm going to just to make sure it looks good. Cool. Okay, I'm just gonna post it anyway, just for posterity's sake. But thank you. Okay. Yeah, looks like the Voyagers are good. Looks like the Space Rangers are good. So I'm just gonna give you guys 5 seconds in case you guys have any last minute things, and then we'll get started. And I'm gonna clear out a ping I have. Who the heck is pinging me? Oh. Alright, let me just double check. Cool, okay. Thank you, Space Rangers. And the Volley Boys haven't talked to me about this in forever, so that means you're good, probably. So I will get started with Game 6 of the World Series with the Voyagers leading 3-2. And looks like the prediction has gone on for a while, so I'm going to give like 5 seconds to... 1 second. Cool. Alright, I think that's enough time for you to get prediction in. I'm going to get channel points in, because why not? And then we'll get started. Cool. Alright, Luna Base trying to stay alive at home, so that's going to help them. As, let's see here, TGP leads off against Allegro Macarena. Swing and a miss for out number 1. As we get things started in Luna Base with freaking Stero, who will get a ground ball to third, who will throw to first for the second out. Crocs out will bat, as he will get a ground ball to third, who will throw to first for the third out, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Voyagers. We're to the bottom of the first. As in the lake will bat against Anthony Parco. As swing and a miss for out number 1. As Morgan will bat. Oh, sorry, excuse me. So, as he takes strike 3, looking for out number 2. Case will take a walk. Runner at first with 2 out for Alvarez. As there's a base hit down the right field line and all the way to the wall. They will send the runner, and he is safe. An RBI triple for Alvarez. It is 1-0 Luna Base in the bottom of the first. As Oatman III will get a fly ball to center field. And that is caught at the warning track for out number 3. But the Luna Base Space Rangers strike first in Game 6. We head to the top of the second with Bella Cove leading it off for the Voyagers. As he gets a ground ball out to the first baseman, and there who takes it to the bag. For James Dion, who takes a walk. Runner at first with 1 out for Palindores, and there's a stolen base at 10. Then he's out. Gunned down by Case. As that was a costly decision for Dion. As Palindores will take a walk. Runner at first with 2 out for Moose. As Moose will get a base hit in front of the right fielder there. They will stop the runner at second. As Ifish Cove bats now. As there's a ground ball to third, and he will not beat it out, and it is a scoreless top of the second. We're at the bottom of the second. As Chains will bat. Swing and a miss for out number 1. As Swift Jr. will bat. And that's a squibbler to the pitcher, who will not beat it out. Or I guess the runner won't beat it out. For out number 2, Parker will cause Boyan to take a walk. So runner at first with 2 out for Dobson, and he takes a walk. Runner at first and second for 2 out for In the Lake. As again the lake gets plunked. Bases loaded, 2 out now for Morgan. As Morgan takes a walk. run scores, and it is 2-0 Lunar Base. As Case will bat. As he gets a fly ball to center field, that will be caught to end the inning. But the Space Rangers tack on one more. We head to the top of the third with Tstols.
The gravity throwing off Parko ever so slightly. A very unfortunate bases loaded walk made it 2-0 for Lunar Base. And now DeMars goes down looking for strikeout number 1 of the inning and number 2 of the game for Macarena into the gap. That is a 1-out double for TJP. TGP, not JP. It's now J.R. Francestro up to the plate. The 1-0 hits a short. They get the 1-out at first. Here's Rock out with her Crocs out up the middle. This has a chance to score the run. Throw not in time. It's 2-1 Lunar Base. New York on the board. Belmont Cove, the 2-2, hits a short. They get the final out of the inning. Macarena concedes a run, but is able to make sure it's only 1. Hard of the order for Lunar Base, and 4, 5, and 6 due up. Kelly Alvarez, the 0-1. Up the middle, base hit.
Oh boy,
Here comes O'Neal the third. Oh, it's actually a little bumble in the outfield. Hard to see. But it'll now bring up O'Neal with a runner on second. First error of the game, and O'Neal makes them pay. See ya! 2-run shot, and it's a 4-1 Lunar Base lead.
I think Parker's about to get fired really
gravity
soon.
helping that ball sail a little bit farther. Kane swing and a miss. 4th strikeout for Parko. 2 away, the 3-1 to swerve, and that'll be a pop-up to get out number 2. Blair Boyant, the 3-1 as well. Boyant takes ball 4. Here comes Upson. 2-2. Hit to the center field. Diving catch made by Dion, and the inning is over. 4-1 Lunar Base lead entering the 4th. Hit sharply through for a base hit. A leadoff single for James DeYoung. Aladoris up at the plate. Runner goes. Dion safe. 8th stolen base of the postseason. Popped up. That'll be caught for 1 away. Runner stays put. Runner goes to third. Safe. Dion with yet another stolen base. All the way en route to home. Drops for a run. It's an RBI from Moose, just his 4th of the postseason. He's now 2 for 2 today. Here comes Ifej Cove up the middle. They will get the 1-out at second. Up the middle again, another hit. Runners now at the corners. No, Cove holds up at second. TGP, go ahead run at the plate. The 0-0, hit down the line. It is gonna drop. Bases are loaded for J.R. Francestro. A tough spot for Macarena. Hit to the outfield, and Macarena out of the jam. 4-2 lead for Lunar Base as they are hoping to force a Game 7 on the moon. Here's the 0-1 to Parko, from Parko to Rake, who flies out. Flown to left field and caught. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Case goes down on strikes and the inning is over. Bottom of the 4th. See if the Voy Boys stay hot on offense. They have 7 hits in the game. Macarena gets the first out here on a ground out to short for second. 1 away. Flown to left and caught. Belmont Cove out for out number 2. And now, the 0-2. Shot to right and caught. A 1-2-3 inning for Macarena. Important to try to keep his outing going. That'll bring up Callie Alvarez, Oatmeal and Chains for the bottom of the 5th. All 4 in Parko. With another walk, he's had 6 in the ball game. Here comes Xavier Crawford from the bullpen. Down the line. Runners at second and third. No one out. Chains. Can he try to make it? He goes down looking painted for strike 3. Here comes Moose with 2 aboard, the 2-1. Moose with a huge performance, scores 1. Rounding third, heading home, scores 2. Joey Moose is doing it on it's Kirksworth Jr. I keep getting confused who's on offense and defense because the dark uniforms look the same in the pixelated stream. Swing and a miss. Boyant goes down swinging. But Kirksworth Jr., a clutch RBI previously, and they get the pick off to end the inning. Crawford, a little bit of a painful inning, but only 2 runs come home at 6-2, Lunar base. It's a short, 1 away. Palladorus is out. Here comes Joey Moose. Make it 3 for 3 now for Joey Moose, continuing his solid performance. Efej Cove at the plate, 1 away, 2-1. Hits a second, they turn 1, they turn 2. Macarena through 6, gets out of the jam, gets out of the inning. And we head to the bottom of inning number 6. Crawford still in the game. Ball 4 on the full count to Dubson. 1-2. Swing and a miss. 1 away. Swing and a miss. 2 away. Ace the 2-1. Swing and a drive to center field. And that'll end the inning. We've played 6 on the moon. 3 innings to go. Can the Voy Boys fight their way back to settle it? Macarena gets the quick ground out to start the inning. The 0-1. Up the middle. It's caught. A chance to complete 7. The 0-1 for Francestro. Hitting to the gap. That'll be extra bases with 2 away. J.R. Francestro with a 2-out double to bring up Rockout with her Crocs out. Strike 3, Macarena, strikeout number 3 to complete 7 innings of 2-run ball. The defense backing him up as he gets out of the jam. Entering the bottom of the 7th, here come the Rangers. Alvarez into the gap, it is caught on a diving play by Dion. What a catch. 2-1, here's Romeo Rosas, again on the mound. He drops an oatmeal with a 1-out double. Rosas made the change, was the change at the start of the inning. The 1-2 up the middle, drops again, make it 7-2. Lunar base.
Wow.
No, wait a minute, he got him out. James Dion with a missile. An intercontinental missile from center field to keep it 6-2. 2 away for Kirksworth Jr. He continues the inning with a walk. Here comes Blair Boyant, the 1-1, hit to short. They get the out. So they don't score a run despite generating some offense. Lumo will take it over at the top of the 8th.
Yes, I will. Top of the 8th we go. Voyagers trying to get anything going, and they will start out with a base hit up the middle. Stand-up double by Bella Cove, and that's a good start for them as they try to get back in this ballgame. They don't have much time to do it, though, as James Dion will bat with a full count against Mrs. Duke, as that will be a walk. Runner at first and second with no out for Palladorus, who will take a strike 3 looking for out number 1. Moose will bat now, and he swings and a miss for out number 2. Efej Cove will bat. And that will be a base hit all the way to the wall. 1 run will score. They will send the second runner, and he will score as well. It is a 2 RBI double for Efej Cove, as the Space Rangers lead is now cut to 2. As the Mars will get a base hit in front of the right fielder there. They will send the runner, and he will score. And all of a sudden, the Voyagers' attack has come into full effect. It is a 1-run game now, as they try to win the World Series right here and then, as Alexander Benjamin tries to shut things down, and he does here. He gets a ground out by TGP to the first baseman, but 3 runs on the top of the 8th we go, as Luna Bays tries to get back some of that lead they had. As Dubson will take a walk. Runner at first with no out for In the Lake. As In the Lake will get a base hit up to the left fielder there. Runner stays at second for Morgan. as that will be a fly ball out to the center fielder there. Runner tags and goes to third and is safe. So runner at the corners. And there's a base hit. Runner scores as Luna Base gets an crucial insurance run by just in case. It is a 7-5 Space Rangers as they try to force a Game 7. As Pete Williams enters the ballgame now, facing Cali Alvarez, and that will be a fly ball to left field, and that is out of here. A 3-run home run for Alvarez, and I think this game is broken wide open. 10-5 Space Rangers. As Oatmeal the third will bat, hitting .377 so far this postseason. As he will get a fly ball out to the center fielder there for out number 2. Chains with a full count will swing and a miss for out number 3, but the Space Rangers get 4 on the board. The Voyagers have a tall task to overcome as they try to win it right here and then. 5 to tie, 6 to lead as Frankenstein will bat, and he gets a nice grab by the second baseman there for out number 1. Strike 3 looking for Crocs out as the last chance is in Bella Cove's hands. As the pitch comes, and that will be a fly ball out to left field, and there will be a Game 7.
Who else but Benjamin to shut the door to force a Game 7?
Look, Hummus, you did something good for once. Oh, God. For the hitting, 2 hits for TGP, 3 hits for Moose, 2 hits for DeMars as well, and 3 hits for RBIs. I mean, that was the clincher right there. The Voyagers could have easily taken advantage if they didn't score that inning, but luckily for them, they did. And then 3 hits for Oatmeal as well. Parker gets the loss, Macarena gets the win, Benjamin gets his 5th save of the postseason as Cali Alvarez is your player of the game. And I realized I did not put a nameplate for Tstols, so I will do that really quickly. My bad.
SMH.
I know. I'm gonna do that really quick because why not? Give you guys some time to ponder. And apologies to the big font. I know it's gonna show up, but because apparently they decided the automatic should be 256 because reasons. I don't know why. I don't know why they have it this big. But alright, you can enjoy that. At some point, if we ever do this again, I will get you a proper one, but yeah. So let me update that, and I will ping the general server so that they can enjoy that while the GMs get their changes in once I save and move forward. Yeah, so GMs, get your changes in for Game 7. Well, I don't know if I can do every server. Oh yeah, I was gonna do that. I mean, Hummus, if you want to do that, go ahead. That way I can get the
Got a request for a stamp check on 2 relievers that were active.
Oh yeah, that's fine. So yeah, Hummus, if you want to do that, just because I want to be able to handle. Yeah, stamina check on Benjamin and Marston. Yeah, we can do that. Benjamin and Marston. Marston is at 80% rested.
Oh, they're fine.
Oh, they're fine. Oh. Yeah, they're fine. Benjamin is at 78%. And then... Okay, yeah, I can do that. For the Voyagers. Yeah, just give me a second. Oh. Sorry, just give me a second. I'm getting pings. Oh, it's probably just Thomas. That's fine. I'm just...
We've also got a change for New York afterwards too, by the way.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. I'm just trying to process that. It's not difficult. I just need to process it because yeah. Let's see. Game 7 pen. Yeah, I'm gonna get to it. Don't worry. Change the position to right relief pitcher. All right. So I assume. Wait. Do you want? So I assume then you want like a 2-man rotation with catcher and Parker. Then I assume. I just want to make sure. Come on. Why is this not? Let me do that anyway. If you have any. Yeah, I should probably do that anyway. Cool. And then I will set Evil Dictator to be a relief pitcher. Okay.
Also check the stamina as well.
Yeah, stamina, Evil Dictator for a relief pitcher is 45%. I'm giving it some time because I know the delay. I'm gonna get started with your pen requests. Pete Williams, stopper, 8th and close, high leverage, Evil Dictator, actually. Okay. Yeah, take as much time as you need, because obviously this is important. In the meantime, I'm going to check the Space Rangers.
Let me see, what was...
Cool.
Did you send the bullpen for the Space Rangers?
Well, I showed it. Yeah, I mean, I showed it. I don't think I really...
show it again, because that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
they're asking.
Well, the Space... I already showed the
Actually, never
Space
mind.
Rangers, yes. I
Yeah.
already showed them that, yeah. I would check the chat, though, in case they're checking there. Oh, Buzz Lightyear. I can check that for you. I didn't realize they were asking in the chat. Buzz Lightyear is at 100%. He hasn't been used in forever. Why would he be anything else? I mean, sorry. It's okay to ask. But I just find that funny.
And his roll, too.
Oh, his roll. Oh, he's middle relief, normal usage. And I'm going to change Marston to use more often. Marston to use more often. Cool. Yeah, I figured. Well, I only figured because it's like, I mean, I would hope that Shu could see what Dirk is typing. Wait, yeah, Shu has access to that as well. How does he not? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
It's
sure,
okay.
you just should have put it in the team chat.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just having fun with you, but just like, I'm totally fine with him asking that. I just find it incredibly funny. It's like, you have access to the chat like I do.
We've got a few other... Unlike the chat trolling, we actually do have changes for New York right after this.
Yeah, I saw that. Thanks. So I'm gonna get to catcher first. Catcher. Okay, catcher. There we go. Catcher, pitch count. What?
Yeah, I think Buzz may be supposed to be on non-specified, actually.
No, he changed it. Didn't he? I thought he did.
Oh, yeah.
He did change it. I mean, yeah, blame Dirk for that.
Unless you're changing it back, that's the question.
Oh yeah, if you want to change it back, go ahead. I don't care. I don't really. Yeah, that's why.
So change it back.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. I don't care. It's like it's your choice.
It worked because Buzz did not see the mound at all.
Yeah. Yeah, let me get the Void Boys first, just because I was finishing that. Let me get you that, and then then you can confirm the rotation. Man, this is what I get for Doug drafting me in fake Reddit baseball, huh? It's okay. I'm just having fun. I'm gonna get to the Voyager's pen. Oh, jeez. Okay, Pete Williams, stopper, 7th and close. High leverage. Johnny Pady V2, middle relief. Use more often. Xavier Crawford, middle relief. Use less often. Romeo Rosas, middle relief. Use less often. I Love Anchovy, non-specified. Non-specified. Avoid high leverage. And then Evil Dictator, middle relief. Normal usage. Alright. That should be it. I think I did get that. But as always, if you find something different, please let me know. Yeah. Alright, and then the Space Rangers I will get. Do you want me to... Okay, can I... Well... I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to remove him, though. Can I confirm him to non-specified then? Because I don't know the rules on if I'm allowed to do that.
Check the... Oh, no, you can always put someone in non-specified.
Well, no, non-specified I can...
Because that's what we did with Jackson Mick.
No, they were asking... They were saying, remove him from the roster. I'm like, I don't know if you can do that.
Oh.
I don't know.
Return to Indy for
Non-specified.
10 million in season cap.
Alright,
That would
I know.
not be worth...
I know, I'm having fun. I know you were joking, that's why I laughed. I'm gonna get to you, don't worry. Space Rangers, non-specified. Wait, what? Wait, Duke is saying not... Oh, I see. Okay, I was confused. I thought you were replying to the one that said middle relief, and I got very confused. Oh, Jesus
Well, yeah,
Christ.
you can place them on the reserve roster, but
Well,
no need
yeah,
to, I don't
but
think.
well, it does. I mean, non-specified effectively is the same unless there's like a huge blowout. But even then, you're just used long relief first, so it's weird. Oh, TP's weird. Sorry, I'm gonna get to you. Don't worry. I'm just processing your craziness. Okay, non-specified normal. Cool. All right, I will confirm. Hi, I will confirm this with you guys, and if there's no changes, we can move forward. And I'm gonna double check that I didn't miss anything. Cool. Okay. There we go. You guys are hilarious. Great. Okay. Yep. Looks like the Void Boys are good. Looks like Space Rangers all good. But I'm gonna make sure in case he has anything else to add. Hey, you never know, right? Okay. Let's get. I'm just reading the chat. Yeah, the stamina check on the toys are all dead. So, I'm kidding. Sorry, I'm just having fun. All right, let's get started. Okay. I'm gonna get started because I almost went to the minor leagues. Oh my goodness. So I think we've had plenty of time for the prediction. But I'm gonna give it I'm gonna eat up to 30 seconds here since it's gonna be a delay anyway. So, Game 7 of the World Series, win or take all in Lunar Base. I mean, this is as close as you can get.
And sorry to ask, because it kind of was kind of asleep. We did make the final changes for Enoch, right?
Yes, he did confirm that. Yeah, he said
Perfect.
thank you. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes, of course. He would yell at me. He's my boss, so he can yell at me all
We were
I
spending
want.
so much. Yeah, true. We were spending so much time with Lunar Base. Wanted to double check.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's why I wanted to spend some time to make sure I know how to do the whole change relief stuff, but it's always good to double check. So, all right, well, gather your seatbelts, gather yourselves, get your seatbelts ready, and let's get on this wild ride that is Game 7 of the World Series, starting now.
And here we are, Game 7, right into dirt. Takes the mound against Kick Catcher. Here's TGP to lead off, hitting 300 in the postseason. Swung on and missed. 34th postseason strikeout on the season for right into dirt. The 0-2 for Frank Estro. Goes down swinging. Here comes Rock out with her Crocs out. The 1-2. Chop to short. They get the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. Who will score first? Can the Space Rangers get on the board? Here's Rake in the Lake. The 1-2 from Kick Catcher. Hit to short, but at first, one away. A swing and a drive from Morgan. 2 away, caught in center field. The 2-1 drops for a base hit, just in case, with a 2-out single. Here comes Cali Alvarez. Alvarez hits a third, they get the final out. And a clean first inning in Kick Catcher's final PBE appearance. Catcher retiring at the end of the season. A brand new Cove member will be the new character entering in the season 43 class. Strikeout number 1, Belloc Cove. Strikes out to start the inning. Into dirt, gets a pop-up, 2 away from James Dion. And here comes Palidorus, the 1-2. Hit to first, and it's another 1-2-3 inning from right into dirt. And here's Kick Catcher. The 3-2. Ball 4, good take by Oatmeal. One of the MVPs of the postseason. Strikeout number 1 for Catcher. Moose went around, and it was also in the zone. Throw back to first, and safe. 2-1. They get 1. They only get 1. They won't get 2. And here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Catcher gets out of the inning. And Lumo.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
At the top of the third.
Yes, I was too busy. Oh, the Astros won. I was too busy looking at scores. There was a walk by Moose. And that will be a bunt by Cove, and it does work. Moose goes to second for DeMars, and there's a fly ball to right field that will be caught for out number 2. I do not want 18 innings. There's a strikeout by In the Dirt to TGP, and that's a scoreless top of the 3rd. We are to the bottom of the 3rd now, as Dobson will lead it off, as that's a ground ball out to the shortstop for out number 1. In the Lake will bat, and he gets a swing and a miss for out number 2, as Morgan will bat, as he will swing and a miss for out number 3, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Space Rangers, as not much offense here this part of the game. We head to the top of the 4th, as Frankenstein will lead it off, as that will be a ground ball to the first baseman, who will take it to the bag for the first out. Croxout will strike out looking for out number 2. Cove will bat, as there is a ground ball to the shortstop, both throw to first for the 3rd out, and that's a scoreless top of the 4th. Nothing across for New York. We head to the bottom of the 4th, as Justin Case will lead it off, as there's a ground ball to the 3rd baseman, who will throw to first for the first out. Alvarez will get a base hit in front of the center fielder there for a single. Runner at first with 1 out for Oatmeal the 3rd. As there's a fly ball out to the second baseman there for the second out. Chains will get a ground ball to short to second, and that is the end of the bottom of the 4th. We had to... yeah, I should have done that. Or at least in the intro before Tstols started. There's a bat now by Dayon, and there's a ground ball out to the second baseman there for out number 1. Palladors will get a base hit in front of the right fielder there for a single. The Voyagers' first base hit of this ball game. As Moose will get a base hit in front of the right fielder there. Runner stays at second. Runner at first and second with 1 out for Cove. As Cove will get a fly ball to center field that is caught for the second out. DeMars will get a ground ball to the second baseman there, and he will not beat it out. And that is a scoreless top of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th we go, as Swerve Jr. will lead it off with a full count. He's swinging and a miss for out number 1. As Buoyant will bat. As Buoyant will get a base hit in front of the center fielder there for a single. Runner at first with 1 out for Dobson. As Dobson will swing and a miss for out number 2. In the Lake will bat now. And he gets a swing and a miss for out number 3, as we have a great pitcher duel so far. That's a 7th strikeout for catcher, as we are at the top of the 6th. TGP will bat now. Swing and a miss for out number 1. That's a 6th strikeout for In the Dirt this ball game. As Frankenstein will bat. And he gets a fly ball to the second baseman. He'll catch it for out number 2. Croxout will get a ground ball to the shortstop. He'll throw it to first for the 3rd out. So nothing across for the New York Voyagers. We're at the bottom of the 6th. As Morgan will bat. As that will be a base hit in front of the left fielder and all the way to the wall. And that will be a stand-up double for Arthur Morgan, as we have a runner in scoring position with no out for Case. As Case will swing and a miss for out number 1. Alvarez will bat. He will take a walk. Runner at first and second with 1 out for Oatmeal the 3rd. As there's a stolen base attempt, double steal, and they're both safe. Runner at second and third with 1 out for Oatmeal the 3rd, and there's a walk. Bases loaded with 1 out for Chains. As Chains will get a ground ball to short to second to first for the double play. What a clutch turn of events for the Voyagers as they escape a bases loaded 1 out situation. As we are at the top of the 7th. As Cove will get a ground ball to the shortstop. Both throw to first for the out. Dayon will get a fly ball to the center fielder there, who catch it for out number 2. Palladors will bat. As that will be a fly ball to left field, and that is out of here! Solo home run for Palladores as the Voyagers strike first in Game 7. And apologies for my voice, I probably killed your ears. As Moose will bat. As that's a fly ball to center field for the third out, but the Voyagers get closer to clinching a World Series, but the Space Rangers will try to answer back. We head to the bottom of the 7th, stretch time in Luna Base. As Swerve Jr. will get a ground ball to third, who will throw to first for the out. Buoyant will take a walk. Runner at first with 1 out for Dobson. As Dobson will... No, there's a wild pitch. Buoyant will go to second. As Dobson will face Pete Williams, who's in the ballgame now, and he gives up a walk. Runner at first and second with 1 out for In the Lake. As there's another wild pitch, and the runner will advance to second and third. As there's a walk, bases loaded with 1 out. Similar situation to the last inning. Can they make it count? They will. Base hit. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, and the Luna Base Space Rangers take a 2-1 lead in Game 7. Arthur Morgan a 2 RBI single. As Case will take a strike 3 looking, but the Space Rangers take the lead. We're at the top of the 8th with Tstols. Or not. Why did I think that was the end of the inning? There's a fly out to left, but that will be the end of the bottom of the 7th. As we head to the top of the 8th with Tstols now.
Lunar Pace back on top in the bottom of the 7th. The 3-2 from Into Dirt misses outside for ball 4. Cove gets on base for Franklin DeMars.
Oh, what the?
DeMars looks to drop the
What
puck.
the?
Fouled again. It misses again. The 0-2. DeMars
Wow.
up the middle. That's going to be putting 2 runners aboard. First and second with no one out.
Oh boy.
Into Dirt, still in the game. Walks the bases loaded. Will he get a chance with the bases loaded and no one out against Frank Castro? Yes. Frank Castro down the line. Game is tied. Bases still loaded. With no one out. Such an important at-bat.
Wow.
The 0-2 popped up to right field. And it's going to land very shallow in the middle of the infield. 1 away for right Into Dirt.
Oh, wow.
They go home. They get the double play.
Wow.
Base loses the lead. They're able to get out of the jam. Wow.
That's
We are tied
wow.
at 2. In the bottom of the 8th, here's Pete Williams to Oatmeal, who flies out to center field to start us off. Oatmeal, a tough day today. And now the 0 for 3 chains. Up the middle for a base hit. Pete Williams, a long time in the game. Here's the 3-2. That's a walk. And it'll bring up Clairvoyant. Johnny Pady in from the bullpen, the 1-2. Hit to second.
Oh.
They get 1.
Wow.
They get 2. New York out of the jam.
Maybe AJ was
And
right.
we enter the bottom, or later the top of the 9th. Absolute craziness here on the
Here
moon.
we go.
And it's Alexander Benjamin. Who else? Set to go against James Dion. The 1-0. Dion swinging a drive to center. It's caught. Palladores, the 1-1. Palladores hit to second. 2 away. Joey Moose, the 2-2. He goes down swinging. Benjamin shuts them down from the pen. Bottom of the 9th. A chance for Lunar Base to take it all. Dobson, Rake, Morgan do up. 0-2 to Dobson. Swing and a miss. Pady with a strikeout. 3-2 for Rake in the Lake. Swing and a miss. Pady another strikeout. And it'll bring up Arthur Morgan with 2 away. He's on a cold stretch. 3-2.
Wow.
Strike 3. We get free baseball on the moon. Entering the 10th inning. I can't believe it, Lumo. Can
Yes. No, I can't. There's a fly ball to right field, and that's a. Oh, sorry. You can go. Sorry.
you? Oh, actually, you get the top.
Yeah, it's okay. I should have emphasized that, but it's okay. No worries. There's a double by Cove. DeMars will swing and a miss for out number 1. As TGP will get a base hit down the line, and it is going to be a New York Voyagers lead in Game 7. RBI double for TGP, as the Voyagers take a 3-2 lead in this 10th inning. As there's a stolen base attempt and he's safe. TGP now at third for Frankenstero. And swing and a miss for out number 1 or 2, sorry. As Crocs out will take a walk. Runners at the corners with 2 out for Cove. As that will be a base hit all the way to the wall. Run will score. And they will send the runner. And he's safe. And all of a sudden, the Voyagers have broken it open. 3 runs on the top of the 10th. And it is 5-2 Voyagers. As Diane will bat. He will take a walk. And meltdown for Alexander Benjamin. As they will probably... No, they will keep him in the ball game. And there's a base hit. Runner will score. Will they send the second runner? They will send the second runner, and he will be safe as well. And it is a 5-run top of the 10th for the Voyagers, as I think that will probably be it for Benjamin. Unless they used everyone, which I don't know yet. Mrs. Doak in the ball game now. As at this point, you just want to keep it at least at the 5 runs. And there will be a fly ball out to the first baseman there. But Voyagers, 3 outs away from their first World Series since I don't remember.
Since the league split back in 2041.
Yeah.
A whopping 16
That's a base
seasons
hit.
ago. It's going to be just in case with a leadoff single. It's a long road back. One aboard for Cali Alvarez. Alvarez, a drive to the outfield. It's caught. 1 away for Oatmeal Jr. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Chains the final out against Johnny Patey.
Oh.
Hit into the outfield. It drops.
Oh, man.
Tying run. Won't be on deck yet because of the big lead. But here comes Swerve to keep it alive. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. The Voy Boys on top of the Peeb. Heartbreak for the hometown crowd. And the traveling Voyagers. They couldn't find it last year. X marks the spot in 2057. The season 41 PBE champions.
What an incredible road.
Wow.
I mean, that is the way to do it. I mean, you you talk about it. Probably, I mean, if you could guarantee yourself a win, I think that's how you want to win it, in my opinion. That's like... So yeah, 3 hits, 3 RBI for Del Palladores. 2 hits for a bunch of players on Luna base, but, I mean, I'm pretty sure they won't be happy still. So, I mean... Kid Catcher gets to play the game despite not getting the win. Williams the blown save. Beatty V2 the win, and Benjamin gets the loss. Sorry, Hummus. Someone had to be sacrificed for the Voyagers, and sorry it had to be you. And with that, we're going to leave the game. We're going to save, and I think that's it, yeah. I mean, just upload now. And, yeah, Voyagers, if you want to come into the call, feel free. I hope that we can... I hope the voice can go through, but beyond that... I'm going to... Actually, I should probably...
Yeah, they're going to be celebrating as well, but...
Yeah, let me first do the intro first.
Season, it went 7 games.
Yeah, I realized when
oh, wait, we need to check who's MVP.
Oh, yes,
Oh, my God. Thank you for reminding us, and it's good to see you now.
I'm sorry about...
It's very
I'm
late.
sorry about that. I almost uploaded. Yeah, we can check who's the MVP. My bad. It is TGP of the New York Voyagers.
You not can't come
it's
on
okay.
stream,
That
it's
I
too
completely
much.
understand.
I'll get a quick comment from him. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm not forcing you guys, obviously, just
I'm
if you want to.
hijacking their voice channel.
But yeah, well deserved. I mean, what an incredible series. I mean, you had a 2-0 lead, then 3-2. I mean, whew. I mean, that's an incredible series. So, congratulations, TGP, on being the World Series MVP. As now we will do the upload. As soon as my computer cooperates. Come on, computer. There we go. All right. Checking there. Checking there. 4-1, it'll take a while. So, yeah. There we go. All right. Wow. Oh, I'm so happy I decided to do the stream. I'll just say that. I was like, I noticed there wasn't one for a while, and I was like, well, you know what? I got time on Saturday night. Why not? You know? And man, I'm so happy I did that. That was
Same here. I mean, I was like, hey, no one signed up. I might as well hop in and
Yeah.
Help out whoever's doing it, and
Yeah.
it was a treat.
Yeah, I'm so glad. I mean, I'm so glad. I mean, you did a great job. That was amazing. I mean,
Thanks, and you too, Mumo.
thank you.
It's
Yeah.
definitely tough doing the World Series with all the stuff, and
Yeah.
here he is, man of the hour, Enoch. Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
oh hi, you made it.
Streaming. I'm gonna.
Can you
I'm
hear
gonna try
Enoch?
to keep as calm as possible, but
Yeah, no, of course.
I do want to, congratulate the Lunar Base Space Ranger. They have an incredible team, and
There we go.
I expected nothing less than an insane 7-game series against them because, yeah, I'm sorry, Hummus, that how it went at the end. That was awful.
That was cruel. It was like,
But yeah, I'm pretty speechless. I want to thank everybody on that team that's on my team, and they have whew, they worked their butts off for this, and whew, yeah, it's a long time coming.
I can only imagine. I mean, I know
Yeah.
we've talked a lot about your struggles in the postseason. I mean, you've mentioned that as well, probably. But yeah, I mean, it must be so nice being able to make it past this point.
It is a monkey off my back, so to speak. But yeah, it's just I can't thank the people on my team enough. It's a riot right now. So
I can only
yeah.
imagine. They deserve nothing less. I mean,
but yeah,
yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, I'm just so happy for you guys. I'm kind of like, obviously not as excited as you guys, because duh, of course not. But, I'm as close as a non-Voyager person could be. I'll just say that.
But yeah, it was fun. It was one heck of a series. To Shu and Dirk. It's been fun going up against Shu, all dating back to way back when, and I want to stress how good that team actually is. That Lunar-based team is incredible, and they're not going away anytime soon. It would have been. It would have. I mean, if we didn't win it, it would have been nice to see Hummus getting his first. And that I don't know. I mean, I hate losing, so I don't know how honest I am when I say I'm okay with losing to certain people. But I'm still speechless. It's been. I'm sure I aged like 25 years in this. But Patey was amazing. Oh my goodness. Patey was amazing coming in.
That was clutch.
At the end,
I was like, wow.
That was insane, big moments for guys who are struggling, and that's awesome to see. On the offense, doing what they need to do, but yeah.
I was so nervous. I was just like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I was like, I was like, I mean, the worst thing is when you're the one calling it. It's like,
it was
what are you gonna do?
I don't see being up 3-2 going on the road for 6 and 7 don't usually end up that well. I was. I kind of wish that we didn't come back a bit because OTP just forgot how bullpen management works.
Yeah.
It did.
Tell me about it.
It's like what happened in the
down 6-2. Rosas is in. Okay.
Oh, that was stunning. I was like,
just use him. That's fine. Okay, we're 6-5 now. Why is he still in?
Yeah. That's why I never got about OTP. It's just why does it do that?
But it is what it is, and
And Marston not getting used in Game 7 because It was just the bullpen went to Benjamin, and then at like 60.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, that was. I kind of get it. The stopper going 3 innings, but by the time you would think by the time we gave up a run, like something else would happen. But yeah, but that's the unfortunate side effect. You can only do so much, and we've seen. I could have sworn we would have lost on all those pass balls because
that was rough. I was like, uh oh, here we go.
Yeah.
This is OTP for you. Do some random BS because reasons.
It is. Yeah. I'm still stunned, and I am. I am just happy for people on my teams. On my team, it's not a chance that it doesn't happen that often. You get a chance to win. Yeah, they were way more positive than I am. I just say throughout this time. So
this makes me happy that I finally lost in the playoffs to the eventual champions as a player, not as a GM. I've done that many times, but because I think the Ranas did not lose to the champs, and then the Pathfinders last year obviously didn't. Then this year they did. So.
And also, what I've learned is because the Apex went 2-2 against the Void Boys in the regular season, that the Apex are as good as the champions. So
there we go. That's how it works. Yeah. Wait a second. Can we get our trophy then? We went 10-2, whatever it was. I mean, I know we got swept, but still. If we're gonna use that logic, right? No, it's not for fun. Mostly having fun.
I don't know what to say. But yeah, I to Hummus, to Moosey, to Shu and Dirk, everybody else on that team, I'm sorry that somebody has to win. Unfortunately, somebody had to lose, and I know they'll be back. So I think that team is still stacked for the foreseeable future, and I would not bet against them at all. And
yeah, they're gonna be around for a while. Yeah. Which makes me happy I'm on the opposite conference. I'll just say that.
Well.
For now.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah, I mean that.
We will see what happens with the next character or what happens later on in my career, but still.
For every team that wins, there are about the other 15 teams leaving in disappointment, and that's it's rough. I don't think I fully believe it right now, so I'm.
I mean, I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. I would just be honestly. I don't know if I would muster up the courage to come up here. I'd just be like, okay, cool. Not in a bad way, just more like I need to think about things.
Yeah, it's yeah, yeah, this was something else. I will admit, prior to this, I always kind of talked about which was my favorite World Series, and I think I pointed to season 24 because that was my first as a player, and I was Choate was in regression at that time, and I actually never thought that would happen for Choate, and but I this one might top that. I think this one topped that. So.
Yeah.
But I have to say, it's great for the PB playoffs to go like this.
I didn't hear. I don't think you told it, but Tstols came into our VC.
I did, yeah. I mentioned it
before Game 7, and you're like, so what are your thoughts going into Game 7? Would you like to share that? I'm like, at that point, I was like, dude, don't talk to me. Why are you talking to me?
I would have done the same for Lunar Base, but I'm not their server.
I was like, dude, me. Oh my goodness.
Whew. But yeah, like I mentioned earlier, it might be more nerve-wracking. Well,
That was 2.5 hours. It's been 2.5 hours. That was long.
Yeah. Well, it was 7 games. I mean,
yeah,
that does help a lot.
I was like expecting like maybe like an hour and a half. 2. Yeah.
No, I wish that too. I looked at past streams. I thought, oh, this is not bad, and then yeah, I think all the changes too, which I will curse you guys. No, I'm kidding. No, you do what you have to do. Yeah.
I think I think everybody knows the true MVP is the throwback logo.
Yeah. Hey.
true.
Once
Very
you put
true.
it on, once you put it on, you made 2 straight World Series and won 1. So there you go. I mean, that's.
that logo is never leaving.
I mean, I wouldn't want it to leave either.
Technically speaking, this logo has won the Voyagers 3 World Series. So.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Wait. Oh, did you switch in between the 2-peat? I'm guessing, or. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I can't do math.
The 2-peat was the newer logo that we had. We switched. I forgot what season that we switched to the light blue New York logo with the little wheel thing, and
I'm gonna look up the logo.
Yeah,
I need to put an announcement.
we'll probably see that legacy logo forever.
Yeah,
Even though I don't think we could use it in the merch store, because I don't think it's licensed for it.
Oh,
I don't know who owns the licensing for it.
Probably way back when.
Actually, altogether. So, I'm sure if I can duck the rap, I'll find out. But I don't know.
I need to make an announcement. I was gonna do that, and I needed to get the image, so I will do that now. Apologies for the typing, because that's just how things are. In all seriousness, I would have used headphones, and I actually tried to use headphones, but
I would think. And it's hard for me to say so, but if I was a spectator, that was one heck of a World Series.
Oh
yeah.
Easy.
I mean, out of all the ones I've seen, I've seen some pretty exciting ones.
I really can't fully say because I think it was like just stressful for me. So I'm sure everybody else who are not on Lunar Base or in New York or enjoyed it way more than we did.
Does it work? Please tell me it works. Good. Okay. Alright. I've posted. Well, eventually it'll post. Cool. Yeah, I mean, that was incredible to watch. I mean, I'm exhausted from that. I'm just so brain dead in a good way, obviously. But, like, yeah. But I'm just so thankful that I was able to do that. I never get tired of it. Maybe because I am so talkative, so it's like a nice way for me to
it's
talk
fun.
and help out.
Unfortunately, a downside of the stream is my voice is going to be killed. And by the way, I'll do some self-promo. You can hear me live on FTF Sports in the afternoons, calling actual baseball as well. So
oh yeah,
if you're interested in that,
you're the NS.
That's cool too.
NPB person.
The
right?
NPB.
Yeah. What did you say it was?
Yep.
What? FTF Sports.
FTF Sports.
Alright, I'll check it out after all this.
Yep.
Because I do love me some Japanese baseball. So.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. There was a little walk-off as well recently.
Oh, fun.
Well, we should take a rule from the NPB is the 12-inning tie. So eventually we may have an 8th game in the World Series. Scenes.
I wouldn't hate that. That would be funny. That is not an official HO statement. That is just my own personal opinion. So Hummers don't get any ideas.
I'm not on the HO, so I can make these statements all I like.
Yes. This is why... Oh wait, I'm jinxing myself. I was going to say this is why you shouldn't join HO, but I really should be saying the opposite. So anyway... No, I'm kidding. Everyone, I mean... HO's cool. I'm
going to hop off.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for having me on for this time, and
of course. I mean...
Yeah, it's... I'm gonna go sleep it off.
Thanks for hopping in as well, Leon.
Yes,
and congratulations. A hard fight, and congrats.
Thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
Whew. Alright. So yeah, I guess if we want to ask the booth as well, that's always the case with my streams. So I thought this usually takes a while, unfortunately.
Yeah, we've got some time for a little Ask the Booth as we now get set for Season 42. This is a reminder, Stun Gun for cover, Season 42. Is it too early to start plugging for the cover vote or not?
A little too. Well, I mean, you can always do it, but the voting itself won't start until like week 2 or week 1 or something like that.
Yeah, true, because that'll be keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, make sure to put up Newman. Let's hope he wins. Actually, I don't care that much. I'm just having fun. Make sure to vote for him in awards. I'm partly kidding. I say that because awards are due tomorrow, so make sure to get your everyone who is that
applicable. Even though we won't have any baseball next week, we've got the draft, we've got awards, still some fun PBE action set to go.
Yep.
And it'll be live on the PBE Sim channel. And I'll also do a little promotion for the channel too. Remember, if you are with Twitch Prime, you can use some of Elon Musk's money to subscribe to the channel for fun.
Yes. Make sure to get your champ week in done. Or if you're like me, you make sure to get your passes in if you want to. Up to you. Yes, Prospect League will be soon. The majors the majors draft, the minors draft are next week. So be sure to watch out for that. It'll be on Thursday. Probably will be Thursday. It's not official yet. It hasn't been posted. Oh, actually, it has been posted. Right. I forgot that Hum is posted to the calendar. So yeah, Thursday will be the majors draft. Minors draft Saturday. And make sure to, new season coming up, so get ready for that. Remember, regression, people, unfortunately. No, I'm kidding, it's okay. Let's see. Space Rangers. Yes. Luckily, I already have my plan, so. And luckily for you, choose Tstols, you don't have to deal with that for a couple of seasons, so good for you.
Well, I get a refuge from some of that stuff, which is good.
Yeah. Enjoy it, because it's nice. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh. I'm glad it all worked out. I was really worried that we wouldn't be able to get this happening, at least the way it is now. But I'm glad that the audio was able to work at least semi-competently.
It works eventually, but yeah, sometimes a couple early hiccups.
Yeah. I had thought it was going to work fine because I did exactly what I did before with DRJ of one stream, so I guess for some reason the system decided to, hey, screw you, but at some point I'll figure it out. Oh, excuse me. I'm water in throat. Oh, jeez. I hate that so much.
Always the worst.
Yeah. Whew. Ah. Do-do. It's actually, while I do this, I'm gonna get you a pay-in, just because why not? I'm gonna have to wait anyway, so I might as well.
Let's go.
Might as well pay you now.
Easy to get that PBE money.
Yes.
By the way, I've got 97,000 channel points, so once I reach 100,000, I'll unbank for 10 extra million.
I was gonna recommend you could do the shoe method and just bet them all, but that's probably a smarter plan. There's one. Oh, yeah, sorry.
I'm not gonna be that risky. I bet like a 7K though.
Oh, nice.
Because might as well.
I believe Shu has. Sorry, Shu, for mentioning this, but he has at one point bet $250,000 on one bet. Yeah, no, I think I was barely there for it, and I was just like, it was like one of my first memories of the PvE, and I was like, oh boy, this Shu guy, oh boy, okay. Good for him. You know, whatever works.
That's crazy.
I know, right? Alright, time to, season 41 majors, appeal, search stream. For some reason, I always forget the second T in your name. I don't know why. It doesn't register. Okay, that should work. There we go. Enjoy your ping.
Thank you.
Oh, I guess technically, but whatever. I'm too much in Discord mode, so whatever. Wow, I'm actually. I love that this is the. Oh no, I think that was 2 hours. Never mind. That was like my my goal has always been to get it under 2 hours, for some reason. Whew. Oh, excuse me. There we go. All right, the file is uploaded, and I'm going to go ahead and start the whole website. Apologies for not showing the browser. It's because I don't want to mess with the sound settings again. Plain and simple. All right, not bad. Under 3 hours for Majors World Series stream. I'll take that. Oh, looks like it's done. I'm gonna look at the index. And yep, looks like it's done. So I'm gonna make a quick index note to everyone, and then we will end this stream. Game day. All right. And that is it. I'd like to thank everyone for being on the stream. And with that, thanks Tstols once again for being on the stream.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Of course. And with that, we will end this stream. So have a good night, everyone.